So Ryan raises the Gummymon, goes immediately into EX2 Terriermon. That Digimon, I believe, lets you search? Man, I am rusty on that one. But he proceeds to play Zoe Orimoto to search for
the best
one
one
of copy in the deck, Jet Sylphimon. Man, what a hit right off the bat.
So, I mean, like, this opening turn is exactly why we wanted to look at this deck, right?
Yeah.
It's green, it's yellow, it's hybrid, it is...
You're like, what?
Yeah, what is going on? And then we see the play there. Man, it looks like news. I don't know if it's on our side or not. His camera's a little laggy, but that might just be on my side.
Going into a BT1 Gabumon for the card draw that he has, and then he also just looks at top 3 with the BT5 and adds BT5 Garurumon.
Yeah.
Not a bad hit. Double checking, by the way, that Terriermon, when you play a Green Tamer, gain 1 memory on your turn. So pretty good. And then Evo's into Gabu X. Man, going more digging. That's pretty good. Draws for the Evo, reveals top 3 for Melga. Oh, the double hit. That's pretty good. You can add a Garurumon or Omnimon Digimon, and then you can also add the X antibody option card. Because you revealed 2 Garurus, you get the option to add the EX1 MetalGarurumon, which can gain you memory back, or you add the Promo Garurumon. So right here is a huge flag. Oh, so he adds the promo. So, oh, no, he doesn't.
No, he decides to add the EX1 one.
He has the EX1. So that means that he probably has the promo one already in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, and a double hit like that just helps you, get to that 8 so quickly.
Blue Mem Boost.
Blue Mem Boost, yeah.
Dang.
You are...
Both decks going off strong. So we've got what looks like double Gabu X, Ice Wall, and Davis.
Yeah, so you can do another Gabu X in Raising. And there is the EX2 Lotmon going into Rapidmon. All right, that will just clear out the...
See ya, Gabu X.
Bye-bye. It becomes an 8K. You get a draw card with the egg there. You could swing 8K in security. I don't see why you wouldn't.
It gained 2K when an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended. This Digimon gains 2,000 for the turn.
All right, there's Blitz Omni, which means that's probably the one of in the deck. Most are running 1 or 2.
Yeah.
2, if you're feeling crazy. So we'll see there. And I mean,
if we see the X, we know that that's it. There's no other X because most decks are only running 1 X antibody and multiple blitzes.
It looks like they're considering, just playing another. So this is the
memory blocker Terriermon.
Yeah, which isn't too bad of a choice because you do see the blue Mem Boost over there. So just passing 3 there.
And, playing against blue, this stops the Hammer Sparks. It stops, and you already know that the Ice Wall got bottom deck too. So right now, relatively, safety-wise, they don't have much going on. They have the Gabu X, they have the Promo Garurumon probably in hand already, and they have the Melga from EX1. So goes into the Gabu X, no search reveal or anything like that because you're in the raise. Goes, interestingly, into that Garurumon with a plus 1,000 DP, so... telegraphing-wise, maybe he didn't have that Promo Garurumon. Because you only need 2 or 3 turns to get up to the 8-card threshold. And what a perfect line right there.
Yeah, you are sitting pretty for this next turn. Though both these Lotmons are around, but,
Terriers.
Terriers, yeah. Sorry, that is totally on me. Was that a Pomu there?
Pomumon from BT9. So prevent your opponent's Digimon from... Well, your opponent from playing Digimon.
Oh,
no memory gain. No memory gain. The Terriermon.
Yep.
It's huge.
It does still add to hand, though.
It will add to hand, but no memory gain. That was a big play right there. Going into a Zephyrmon for 2.
Yeah. And then probably that one of Jet Sylphy.
For the memory choke.
Yeah, memory choke at 1. You're going up to 6 security here. And going there.
Uphill battle. Let's see what happens. The Weregarurumon has 2 battle protections. He has, I would say, I think 8 or 9 cards in hand right now. Because he added 2 off of the Gabu X. And then he added 1 off of the...
I mean, every card he's played has drawn him a card. So every extra turn you get an extra draw, and he went second. So probably about 10 cards in hand right now.
Yeah. It's a big stack right there.
1, 2, 3...
I think he has like 11
maybe 11, yeah.
Jeez. Curious if Fanu runs like the Weregarurumon Sagittarius mode. The promo one, the newest one from BT9, because that can bounce both the Terriers.
Let's see. So swung into the
Terrier just to
suspended
remove the
one.
body.
Yeah.
1 memory puts you in a
you don't
pickle.
Not get a lot, and you still can't pop that lot mon. Okay, so looking like X ante underneath. Camera's a little bit laggy. I think that's on Fanu's side, honestly. But swinging in, going into the X antibody Weregaru, which means this does 2 checks. It gets rid of the Terrier. Hits into a Zephyr. You got a plus 2k boost.
So it's 8.
Oh, and then the Zoe as well, inheritable.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so it did proc 1 case of that, and then second check is a Kaze, which
another hybrid
I believe is big enough for it, because I don't think there's any DP boost in that chain.
So there was the Suno. So there was the Suno, and the Garurumon.
But I think so there's no protection on that anymore.
No.
You can swing again, go into that. Okay, but you can pop the Mem boost though, which is strong because you get rid of the Terrier.
Oh no! Is he going to go into Melga and bounce the Jet Sophie back to hand?
All right, looks like that is the case. 1, 2, 3. Well, it doesn't have an on deletion, right?
No. It doesn't have on deletion. I'm just saying that if the Melga X comes out to play,
I see.
He'll bounce the Jet Sophie back to hand.
Yeah, which you don't love.
No.
And there's still there's no more protection for this line because you had to get rid of the Garuru X.
Correct. So swinging in 2 checks. Going into it? He is... Oh, no! Going into X. So he bottom decks Jet Sophie. That's even better.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So bottom decks Jet Sophie. Oh, no.
You get to look through that security.
Spoilers.
By putting the X ante underneath.
Alright, so revealing the security.
Let's see.
We have a Death X, a Grandel Soul, a Venus, I believe, and a Tai Ankari. I think you trash the Grandel Soul.
Yeah, but if you hit Death Xmon, you die because
because Omni X is 16.
Yeah, but you get the boost from the Zephyrmon evolution last turn.
Oh, that's still present.
Yeah. That the inheritable from the
You're right.
Zoe is that's probably the one, and then you have a 1 in 3 of just dying here.
17. Yeah, they'd be tied.
Yeah, they'd be tied. Yeah,
they would be tied. No battle protection.
Oh, it goes away. Yeah.
Oh man, this is huge here.
And he's gonna ask him if he wants to cut, if he wants to change anything. Yeah, bottom. All right, top card is Venus. So you are fine.
Death X.
Oh, but it's 2 checks. Oh no. Those are the worst ones. Oh, he sniped that Death X to the bottom.
So we know the Death X is on the bottom.
Yeah.
That is huge.
All right, but you do get 2 extra memory now because of the Tamer.
That is also huge.
And the other thing is that you can do what? You can snipe a security and then swing and go for game right now, right?
Oh my goodness. Could you imagine a Suzanomon play here?
I could. But I don't know, I don't know how many. I don't think there's enough hybrids in that.
There aren't enough hybrids in the trash.
At least to.
But you can also use hybrids from hand, I believe.
That's true. All right, looks like swinging into security with the Pamu. All right, hitting a promo.
Oh no. It would suck though if he had the Grandel Soul in hand.
Yeah,
because now he can't use it.
No, I mean, if you can hybrid up to a Venusmon right now, you'd be safe.
Yes. But he gets to trash your security every turn.
That's true. You still... well, you can't activate when attacking effects either, right? With
That is also true, yeah. So he needs a hybrid, a level 5 of some sort.
Yeah.
But at, let's see, he's at 6 memory?
Alright. Trident Revolver.
Or Sunrise Buster.
Or Sunrise Buster, yeah. Okay.
For the TK.
Oh, you have to get it.
You have to.
You have to.
So why do that?
I don't know. And then, okay.
Oh, Wyverns.
Wyverns, so that will double up to get enough out of it, but...
Wait, that doesn't kill it, though.
No, because you Trident first.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know, like, just having a rookie in raising already just presents lethal, right?
I mean, and we know the Jet Sophie's on the bottom.
Yes, that's true. But he will start at 5 memory, so they're, I don't know. It seems if you hit Death Examon first, the game would be totally different right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or even second.
2 bodies now. Melga X.
I mean, Venusmon would still stall a turn, right?
Yeah. I think that's something that he's being weary of, because he saw the Venus, so he's aware of it now.
Yeah. Cool boy for 2.
There it goes. There's Melga X.
Yeah, this is EX3 format, which I don't blame you for asking, because
Yeah.
Is it a BT9 deck versus like hybrids?
Yeah.
Alright, play another Gabu, just deciding to go wide with it.
I think I don't think we've seen an EX3 card in this matchup yet.
No. I think that's correct. We've seen one BT, we've seen some BT10.
Yeah.
We saw
Grandel Soul.
Grandel Soul, we saw Venus, and we saw Omni X.
Yeah.
Alright, another Terrier.
That's the Terrier that was added back from earlier when it was bounced by Garuru X.
And I think he forgot to raise then.
No, because he pushed up the Pomu.
Okay.
Yeah. So...
Kaze there.
Yep.
If you have like an Aandroidd into Aandroidd X, you'd be good. Okay, Rise Gray for 3. It's not terrible.
What do you do, though?
Play another Tamer.
I mean, I got that part, but like... What Tamer helps you in this situation is the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
There's TK and Izzy.
Yep.
One of the newer Tamers that I'm very
looking like Crossheart over there.
And then Venus.
Venus, yeah.
So now, basically... Wait. I'm lost.
Okay.
So, the Venusmon makes it so that the Goblinmons get security attack minus...
It's everything has security attack -1.
Oh, so he just bought himself a turn.
Unless you have the inheritable security attack +1 on something.
But their effects don't activate.
When Digivolving, or so if you get the inheritable security attack +1, you're fine. No, you're right. No, is it what does Garuru promo say specifically? Is it when attacking, or is it just your turn? If it's your turn, you get the security attack +1. You can do it.
I think it's your turn.
Because I don't think it's when attacking.
I'm pretty sure it's your turn.
I'm sure chat is going to tell me.
Yeah, your turn. While you have 8 or more cards in your hand, security attack +1.
Yeah, so if you're able to go into that promo, which I think we bomb decked one was in security and one died.
Yes.
So I think there's only one left. So if you're able to get security attack +1 on that line in raising, you're fine.
Yeah, all of your opponents Digimon gain security attack -1 until your opponent's turn ends. So regardless whether this Garurumon gets pushed up or not,
Yeah, because you get to push it up. If you go into promo Wergaroo and then do X antibody devolution on top of it, you get the game there. Because you get to, you have the inheritable security attack +1.
But your opponent's Digimon with security attack can't attack.
This
Digimon.
This Digimon, yes.
And any Digimon, when Digivolving and when attacking effects of those Digimon don't activate.
Let's see, but it looks like he doesn't have it. And the scary thing is, there's
lethal on
the other side too.
Yeah.
And looked like just passing it. So he Digivolved for 2.
Then gained 1 back from the Garuru X.
Because he passed him to 4, so he's at 3.
And we know right now at the start of Ryan's turn, he's going to go up from 1, 2 to 3 from the Tai and Kari. And then because he has a level 5 or higher Digimon, the TK and Izzy procs and gives him another memory. So he's starting at 4 regardless.
Yeah.
Which means that's 2 hybrids in theory right there.
Yeah, if you just have 1 hybrid, oh yeah, just digging. Now that you still have the memory, if you do have promo into X for that to be game, or promo into X antibody into, that's a 1 attacking. I don't think the X antibody would trigger.
If he can actually get up to a point, well,
there's the promo. Yeah, you should have raised 100%. Maybe he doesn't recognize that the inheritable would, as I could be wrong, for the record. That's 1,000% could be a thing, but I'm 99% sure the inheritable from the Wergaroo would make it so that you would get that.
But it would still be security attack 0,
which is fine. Which just means yeah. Which everything's security attack +0. Yeah. All right, so you get the extra memory there. Go up all the line. So yeah, I would raise the Terriermon.
Oh, I'm snap raising that Terriermon and swinging with it. Like the only thing that really kills it here is a Cocytus breath.
Swing with the Terrier first.
I would go with Terrier. I think he's scared of Hammer Spark. That's why.
But then if the first hits Hammer Spark, you're fine. Because the Terrier lives.
No, I think he's scared that the second check is going to be Hammer Spark. So.
All right, first is that would have the game ender there. Swings insecurity. All right, and there it is. Hybrid for game.
The classic. We're going back in time, everyone.
It's almost 2023, and yet here we still are. Hybriding for game.
But wait, we're going to get Marcus for game in like...
Yeah. Well, we're gonna skip a step. We have the tamer out. Like we don't even need the one on top
because BT5 was Blitz Omni for game.
Yeah,
and then it was hybrid for game. What do we get next after hybrids?
What is it like? Digi egg hybrids, kind of like an even younger TK.
I mean, technically BT1 was Mimi for game because you would be like. Mimi, push my egg up, and bam.
Yeah.
Just game right there. I think BT10 was the start of Omni X for game. Because you were like, I'm just going to get you to 4 security. Don't care what that last one is because I'm just going to trash it.
Yeah. But I'm really enjoying this list from Ryan. I think, obviously, in Japanese meta, Yellow Hybrid lived for quite a bit longer. Because they had Jet Sophie for 4 for a long, long time.
So long.
And Jet Sophie at 1 for us came... at the end of BT9 or beginning of BT9, which I think a lot of people got turned off from that deck.
Yep.
But obviously, seeing this list here, it's still super strong. If you have a couple tamers out, you're able to do very good.
The fact that he found Jet Sophie literally turn 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Like turn 1, he was Gummy, Terrier, Zoe. Oh, I found Jet Sophie already done. Like,
and something that's I'd say unique about this deck is it doesn't look like it looks like it's running quite a bit of those rookies, right? Like compared to most hybrid lists too.
And you know, Ryan's list reminds me reminiscently of that green hybrid list we first saw. You know, with the Rapid Mons and you were just like,
love that deck.
What is this? And then you played it and you were like, this is kind of fun.
And it's just like they're controlling the board, and actually, I'm technically dead next turn. Like, very scary. TK turn 1 is great.
What does he find?
He's thinking about it, so definitely not Jet Sophie. If he's doing that big think. And TK is kind of dangerous in a build like this with so much green, because you
That Death X, when he was forced to add Death
Yeah,
X, I was
yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Yeah. He's like, don't worry, I got this.
He was like, just in case, I'll take this with me.
Starting the turn at 3 memory is worth it. Promise.
Yeah. No, counter. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, but no rookie in there means to me, I mean...
And there's no... And then the Ice Wall and
Ice
the
Wall
Melga.
bottomed again. Yep.
Oh, that's brutal.
You go second, you play Davis, and still no rookie.
Yeah.
It is so rough.
Fanu really going into, I mean, so he grabbed the Garuru X for the draw potential. Yeah. Ooh, the Cool Boy is pretty nice too, though.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
He's like, come on. Like, at least insult me by, like, giving me a rookie that I can't grab with it.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, that. But that is a Garuru X, which you can Digivolve on top of that Garuru.
So he started his turn with 6 cards, and he had to on-play 2.
Yeah.
But he added 1 back with
is he going to just Death X? Oh, bro. He knows. He's like,
bro,
the start is so slow. Let's just give it a go with Death X.
And... Well, he doesn't have a rookie still.
No, he sure doesn't.
Like, he needs to rip a rookie
and that
right
is,
here
that
off
is
the top.
public knowledge.
And if he doesn't Evo no rookie, that... Like, he's like, this is fine. I'll give you 7 memory. Because he knows that unless Fanu has another Garurumon that's 4 cost, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
He's really stuck here. Anything he plays out right now, he needs to put out 2 Digimon. Otherwise... Of different levels, I should say.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they all die.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 7 memory is a lot, but this is just the issue with Death X in this meta right now, where it can just win you the game in a lot of matchups at some point. Like, it just not only is it a board clear, it's proactive and defensive and reactive, I guess, at the same time. So just doing another Garuru.
So 5, 6 adds 2, so 8 plays 1 goes to 7.
Yeah.
Draws for Evo. Then draws another off Cool Boy. So he's at 8 cards.
Yeah.
At 3. But he kind of had to sacrifice the Garuru. Still no 3.
No 3, yeah.
If he had drawn it, he would have immediately played it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I 1,000 would have. I mean, you can go into
Oh, man.
Just digging.
And the worst part here is you can only grab a Gabu X.
Oh, and it... Assumedly it whiffed. His camera is a little slow, but
he's on the high def.
He's on that super high def.
Yeah.
All right, and it just dies. He has no other plays.
Turn 2 Death X is brutal.
Yeah, it kills the highest, and it is that Werguru. I mean, even if you went into like a level 5 Werguru, you'd get the protection at least to survive, but what an unfortunate hand must be on that side of the table.
Well, the other thing is it's only protection from battle. It's not like
oh, that's true.
It's not like Greymon actually.
Yes,
it's like,
that's true.
Yeah. There's one of the rookies.
There's nothing but rookies.
No, right. It was the one card I was like, if he hits an Omni X, that can remove the Death X.
Yeah, I think that's the only bad check in Fnu's deck. Everything else was safe. So,
would you have swung with Death X?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
I think, like, in the back of my mind just now, I was like, if there's an Omni X in the security, that literally kills Death X.
Even though, like, if you just hard cast a rookie, like, which is happening here.
I mean, he could play, like, 3 rookies, and he could just rush him.
Yeah, you have theoretical lethal as long as you have a hybrid.
Right here is lethal.
Yeah.
Right here is lethal, because Melga X, we already saw the Ice Wall gone.
Yeah.
If he doesn't run Hammer Sparks, which I don't know many... Melga players that do run a Hammer Spark, but if he doesn't run it, he has the memory blocker up there too that can get pushed out of Rays.
Yes, but it's not like Hammer Sparks. You gotta use them now.
Yeah. Fanu just playing that Garuru and choking. I guess he drew one of those off the top. This is soul crushing here.
Yeah, it is.
Terrier in. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember. You don't gain memory.
Yeah. In case
there's the other rookie, and then Terriermon
no
for
doubt.
game.
We'll probably just show he's got a hybrid. Yeah, there it is.
Dang.
That is it.
Game.
Ryan takes it 2-0. We'd have one game, and if it was this match, it'd be like 30 minutes of dead air time. So
yeah, and that's what I kind of like with you know, the actual streaming, because you know we can jump matches super quick. It's not like we're gonna be like, okay, get out of the table. All right, you come on.
For sure, and it looks like we have started here.
All right,
turn 1 on your tamer feels pretty good.
Always feels good. I mean, I don't think you minded yesterday though, milling it and then playing it for free. You know, that was also nice.
That's quite strong.
I can't really tell what's going on with Justin's because of the lighting.
That's a Weedmon though, for sure.
We knew that, and then Green Membu. So right off the bat, we are seeing
Grandis. We're seeing.
What do you grab here?
Oh man,
that's 2 of your Grandis Kuwagamons.
Oh, which means he definitely has one hand. You also see a Mimi in there because he had poor hand management there.
Okay. Guillemon X in the Rays. Staying in the Rays, presumably?
Yeah. Going into
X's.
X. Yeah, because you don't have anything. Yeah. And here's the thing, like, Gallantmon somewhat relies on your opponent playing stuff out to pop, and since Grandis just builds a tile board and goes off, you have a rough go.
Ooh, memory fixing with that Mimi.
Yeah. But no level 5 Digivolve either, which I think is just probably for the Mimi. I think they probably had one.
Well, they added the Okuamon from the Green Membu, so I think they wanted to keep them choked and not give them 3.
Yeah.
So that's the War Growlmon from EX2.
Okay.
I believe it's the alt art that you can get as a winner. One issue I have is, you know, if a card has like 5 alt arts.
Yeah, on a Digimon that already has more than one there's so many Vmons. I think I have them all tracked down, but there are about 6 or 7 unique Vmons, and at least I think each one of them has at least one alt art.
Correct.
And
they're all in different places too. Like Tamer's Evo this and Tamer's Evo that. Being choked off at. I mean, here's the good thing about. It's Aandroidd, right?
Yes.
Aandroidd has the...
Andres is the
Gallant,
yeah.
I mean, he has Blitz.
Yeah.
So, there's potential. Being choked off at 2 memory isn't the worst thing. But his trash also isn't huge. Yeah. So, leaves a little to be desired.
All right, and thinking?
I think he's debating on whether he wants to play a Guillemon from EX2 to search. Maybe? No,
just
a big boy.
Yeah, a Growlmon
starter deck
3.
Growlmon.
I mean, you're only going to pass 2.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have to pass 3 anyways with the Mimi out. So
this one gives you inheritable +1 memory when one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted. Now the question becomes, does Grandis go full stack here?
Yeah. I think they've got the memory for it. I think playing out the Growlmon just means stuff is potentially 1 cheaper. Yeah, with the X here.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you suspend it and then you gain a memory.
Yep.
And you've got 5 damage on the board here if you see that Grandis, which
I don't know.
We saw him 2 get bottom deck from the Green Membus.
He's got the OG Grand Kuwagamon.
Yeah.
So he's going to do all the stripping to give it +1 security for every 2 Digivolution sources, so it's +2 right now.
Yeah. And the promo, what's the inheritable? Does it give piercing?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The promo Okuamon gives piercing, goes into the Grandis.
All right.
And Grandis doing Grandis things. So
it sure is.
Beat. Is this already the end of this game 1?
It.
Oh, but it lives because it's 16.
All right. And swing 2.
I mean, what's the biggest thing?
That Crimson mode is probably the out. Yeah,
that was
and
it.
Then
That's
it.
It
is.
And just like that, like, it's over.
I still think like Grandis is arguably the strongest OTK deck in the format right now. I think War Greymon X does have more security outs for it, but we're not seeing security control as much as we normally do. And
I think it depends on your format.
Yeah.
I think with security control, War Greymon is definitely the better of the two. If you're seeing a lot of big, beefy Digimon in security, I think Melga and Grandis are the comparable two. In terms of consistency, I think Melga has better consistency. I say that even though we saw him.
That was like
I think that was
nothing wrong with Fnu's play. It's just the shuffle was bad, and it's just unfortunate for stuff like that.
With Grandis, the one thing you're missing out on is a lot of good searching potential, and I think that different decks of Grandis will either utilize the Mimis to push up and promote that last body for that final chip swing, or you run the Davis for both the Memory Fixer and adding a green Digimon to hand. Those are the two differences that I've seen. In terms of countering each other, mono green, so with Mimi, you have Grandel Sol now as your security bomb, and with Davis you have Megadeth. So I think it's just a player preference, player choice.
Yeah, but Gallant, I don't think has any security bombs for something like that. I'd be very surprised if maybe a Gaia Force, and we can see it, and I won't say I haven't seen the deck list. You're looking at it, but
I haven't. I only opened it up just to see what was it? I saw Takata and was all right, it's got to be Gallant.
Yeah. All right. Going into, it's not Solarmon despite the glare.
I think it was Kokuamon, then Kokuamon X.
Yeah.
That's always nice. And then there you go again, searching. You hit Mimi. There's the Grandis Kuwagamon and also the hybrid, what is it, Metal Kabuterimon? Yeah.
All right. And all right. We haven't talked about it. There is a setup meta. So definitely the setup on Aandroidd's side is looking pretty sick. The sleeves, he has I think a full set of the alt art of everything. It looks like this is almost a max rarity Gallantmon.
And the funny thing is the sleeves matched Digimon Tamers too, because those are the card backings for the show.
Yeah, for the show, and then you have the championship, and then
what did he add? He added a starter deck Groundmon and a Takata.
Yes, yeah.
At zero memory, does he have the Guillaumon X? I don't think he does. You definitely want to choke your opponent off on memory as much as possible.
Yeah, but they've got green Mem Boost anyways, and
that's one thing that Red struggles with. They don't have a floodgate for memory, and we are literally 12 sets deep, and they still don't have one.
All right, passing 2.
2 memory with Growl. Ooh, Stingmon coming in from, what is it, BT3?
I think, another alt art for us, but I believe it's just the wanted Digimon's deleted
gain of memory.
I believe.
And it costs 2, or?
It's a 1 Digivolve.
Okay.
It's either that or it gets plus 1,000 when something gets suspended. It's plus 1,000 when attacking into a Digimon.
That is such a brutal stack already.
Oh yeah, you are in trouble there.
Would you attack your opponent at this point?
What, to give them a Mimi?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm scared of. You hit a Mimi right now. It's just
Yeah. You are feeling unhealthy. All right, free cycle there. That's about it. Yeah, and it just stinks that Takato, if we have a Takato that's simply a memory tamer and gives a ground one plus 1,000, the deck would be different because you free play your Takatos and you search your Takatos, right? And it's just so easy to not have memory in this red deck, and red as a color in general.
Yeah,
it stinks when you have to have such a specific line and your tamer doesn't set your memory to anything.
I believe there is a new Takato tamer coming out in BT12.
Gotcha.
But that's just so far away.
BT11's where my cap is, and I don't even know BT11 that well right now.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, adding a Gallant, and this is the starter deck one, I think.
Let me...
Because that again,
everything
max rarity.
Max rarity, everything is always just hard for me because like.
Yeah, it's the starter deck one.
No, it's EX.
It's EX?
Yeah, it's EX2.
EX2?
Did it have the Guilemon blade?
No, it's that one. Yeah, it is that one. All right,
okay.
the EX2 one then.
Yeah, EX2.
All right, well, we've the tale of all of time. Grandis with... you could probably go like security attack. Let's see, one, two. Oh, because you did the hybrid double.
Metal commentator, yeah.
3, 4. Do you want +2 more? Nah.
I'm glad green doesn't have like a Blitz Omnimon.
Yeah, there's no Weedmon in there, so you don't get the memory, so you can't go into Grandis.
And if you hit Crimson mode this time, it's gonna die.
Yes, that is true.
Unless he slips in X antibody, then I'd be like,
oh yeah, then you're a better player. All right, so this dies. It has piercing and it checks 3 security.
Yeah. First check Crimson mode. First check Crimson mode. Let's see it.
Oh, and then you get memory back from...
Yeah, because you deleted it. Oh, there's another Gallant.
Oh, it dies.
Oh, no.
All right. This is exactly what we need to see.
You can't play
it.
You can't play it. You can't play it. You can't play it.
You can't play it. All right, we're... We can't interact with that, unfortunately, but they could not have played that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as commentator, we can't interrupt with that.
I was like...
But that is an illegal play.
Who are you telling?
Chat.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, oof.
Yeah.
The number of times I have done that too, where I'm like, swing, and then I'm like, all right, now I'll play that. Oh, I don't have the color anymore. Mill him of all his good things. Do it. And then you're going to play a Guilmon or Takata for free.
Yeah, and we know there's the Takata in hand, which you can play from hand, too.
Yeah. But we know that he has a Guilmon in trash, too.
Yeah.
Because it was sent there.
And I think probably the Kato from hand is the way to go.
Oh, I'd agree. Now we know that Grandis has at least 10 cards in trash, though.
Yeah. All right, actually just playing the Guilmon. Looking top. Okay.
Yeah, gotta find it.
Double hit again.
Hey, let's go.
All right, getting the X, and you can add the Takata too, right?
You can.
Yeah. All right, he does. Okay.
It's always a double. It's a double hit. Yeah. Red is probably one of few colors that has a lot of cards that lets you get double like items to hand. One thing that I wish Guilmon had in particular was the Guilmon X. I wish it let you search. Like, can you imagine if Guilmon X was like Agumon X?
Yeah.
I think the deck would be a lot better.
Yeah, and like you want to run, you need to run Tamers in this one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could do Cool Boy if you wanted, and you can run X Ante if you want. But yeah, see, and that's the power of letting that misplay of not catching that. You can't play that green mem boost. And for the record, I don't think anything was malicious, and it's something that I fall in the habit too. Like, I play only green cards. Why wouldn't I not be able to play that green card? And yeah, it's something you need to be able to recognize.
Yeah.
And yeah, that
I think
Carrier prevents you from
using the mem boost.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you draw a War Growl X right now, hey.
Yeah. You do not does not. Oh, hey, all right.
Let's go.
Yeah, the slim chance, right?
I don't know his list.
All right, so I think immediately his opponent is checking, what does this card do? So, explaining it here, then it dies, then you gain the memory from it dying, and then there might be another inheritable that lets you gain a memory, which seems like there is.
It's the Growlmon, the starter deck one.
Yeah.
And then you draw a card off the Guilmon's effect because a Digimon was deleted.
Yeah.
So pretty good position. I just don't know exactly.
I mean, it depends on how many cards are in that security, right?
Yeah.
If there are, sorry, in the trash, right? If there are 20, you can go up into Crimson and win, assumedly, right here. But otherwise, there's a good... I mean, even if they Grandis right here, you can't win with it.
Yeah, because you don't have a Mimi to push out another ball.
Yeah, unless you literally give them a Mimi off this.
Well, you wouldn't, because it'd be trashed.
That's true. That's true, yeah. I think it's Staccato for 3, Digivolve, pop the boost, Digivolve into something, and then go into Crimson if you have it.
I'm debating why he'd run that Gallantmon right now.
Oh, he's just attacking.
What?
It hits into Gobbly, so you're fine.
Can you choke him to 1?
You could. That is also a possibility.
Choking him to 1 would be a good counterplay here. I don't know. You've seen him bottom deck 1 Mimi. I think a Grandis deck would... Oh! That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, well, that is bad news. That is potentially just giving your opponent the win next turn.
Literally. Because they can beat over both your Digimon next turn.
Yeah.
So you
beat over both, and then just hybrid for game is just enough most of the time.
Yeah. Some Gallantmon decks do run a 1 or 2 Aguni, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think you've got to play Staccato here, and then probably a rookie, and then just see what happens.
He needs to Digivolve into level 5 at least.
Alright, so he does do that.
Because then you can blitz over next turn.
True. Crimson would win the game next turn if you have it. So setting up for that
you need Staccato out now.
Yeah, you do need Staccato out.
Staccato has to come out now.
Yeah, and that is what happens.
Yep.
So
3 memory, push. Okua X wouldn't gain any memory because you're not suspending anything.
How much memory did he pass over?
3.
3. So you should have started with the Staccato because you lost out on a memory from that too. Right?
What do you mean?
You played Staccato and then you wore Growl. You would have gotten 3 memory back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because the Terriermon popped.
Yeah.
Or 4 memory back.
And he has 2 Staccatos, too, in hand. So I was kind of like, huh? I don't know. I feel like Justin's scared, too.
It's tense for both. I mean, you've got 4 security and there's only 1 Digimon on the other side, but you were worried. Now, you do need to have the stuff for green. And if we know anything from today's, you will never always have your stack. Like, there's always that chance that you do not see it. And the fact that he's just kind of, like, looking at his cards like, what are these?
Yeah. Why would you promote if you don't have all the pieces out, you know?
That's true also.
Like, I think one of the big things is, you know, as a player, do you always promote? I think for him, he was banking on pushing out, Evoing into the Okua X, and then drawing, because he's going to draw 2. He's going to draw 1 for Okua, and then also tap Mimi to draw another card for the...
Oh, but he's... Oh. So he's going to get some memory for it. So he's going on the... I need to live this turn play. So you do still get piercing, though. First hit is Growl, so you're fine.
But you don't unsuspend, do you?
No, because
I don't know.
So when attacking, you get the unsuspend on the Grandis.
I don't know any green cards that let you unsuspend your... I mean...
okay, no conventional green cards, all right? If you want to play that... What is it?
Grandis Scissor.
Grandis Scissor, yeah. It's got Grandis in the name. How do I not play this? Oh, which we do see he did have the hybrid in hand also. So deciding, I guess, to rebuild a stack of 5 in the back and just hoping that he gets another turn.
This is potential lethal, though, right here.
It is.
Because here's the other thing. Because he's at...
Well, it's weird, though. It's a weird lethal because you need to... be able, like, if you can attack over the Okuamon.
Yeah, the Okuamon's too big.
Okuamon is too big.
They're same 8.
Yeah. So you'd need to, like, have a way to...
He's asking for the card count.
Yeah.
I think
Crimson mode would win it here if
Crimson
you can
mode
get
would
to
win,
it.
yes.
Which is not a guarantee with
the issue
one
is,
memory.
The issue is he has the EX2 Gallantmon, and EX2 Gallantmon costs 4.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So unless you have a way to delete preemptively,
and he doesn't have the Akuamon. That's when is it when Digivolving or when this?
I mean, he could mark it here and then just crash him.
Yeah.
Crash one of them. Which one do you want to crash with though? Because
but does he?
he can just kill it outright.
Because he has the 2 extra boosts. Yeah. From the X. Okay, yeah. This then you get like a billion memory. You get 1. You get to do another 2, and then you get another 1. All right, then you're in business now.
Okay, so Crimson mode wins here
if you have it.
We know he has the Gallantmon.
Yeah, a regular BT2 Gallantmon would also presumably win here.
Correct. Holy crap, that's crazy. Oh no, it's the other one. It's the starter deck Gallantmon.
Yeah, so that one costs 3.
Yep.
Now, again, Akuamon, is it when this would be Digivolving or when it's Digivolved? You get that effect from it.
When it's Digivolved.
Yeah, because he Digivolved in Raising, though, so it shouldn't be live right now. But Crimson mode will just...
That's his Blitz for game.
Yeah, Blitz for game. And then...
Is it me or is hand shaking?
Oh, he's nervous, my guy. Very nervous. All right, so trash is 2. 1, 2, and then go for game. All right.
Nice. Game 3.
Game 3 it is.
Game 3.
All right, so we've surpassed the 20-minute threshold, which is longer than I thought this match would be. So
this is a good game, though. I think, the Green Membos wouldn't have been played. He would have had to play like Terriermon or something outright.
Mm-hmm. It just means that Growl has more things to pop.
Correct.
To get its effects off.
Correct.
Right.
And by having an extra body to pop at that point, then he would have gained 2 memory instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I am always so hesitant when I'm like, I see Mimi go to the bottom, and then I'm like, oh, he's not going to have a Mimi in the security swing, and it's like, no! Literally, that Mimi could have been the make or break point. And I don't think, he had a level 6. I think that was the issue. Most Grandis decks don't even run the X antibody or, like, a Cool Boy package.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which, again, like... we're now at a point where Gallantmon has so many tools that the 50 card deck limit is rough.
Yeah. Because, if before as a Gallantmon player, you'd be like, okay, how many cards do you have? They'd be like 5. And you'd be like, how can I kill your stuff so you have 5 more cards in your trash?
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't even need to kill anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna trash your top 3.
Yeah. For
5,
sure.
Whatever, and then you're like, okay, now we go.
Yeah, I only go in when I know I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
and you do have like a bit of that perfect stack itis where you never want to do it unless you have a perfect stack. But
the McGeedramon plays that you did yesterday were really impressive, really funny too,
for sure.
Gallantmon is definitely a fun deck. In terms of who's played it best in this house so far, I think Eggman's played it the best.
We'll see.
And then my wife, and then me, even though I built it. I'm always after the perfect stack is the bad thing. I think BT9 really spoiled me. So this time we're seeing Growl X, War Growlmon from the EX3, and it looks like the rest were just Guilmons. That starter at Guilmon does work. Yokomon is flipped. Evo's into, I think, a Kokuamon. And then into Kokuamon X. I don't know many Grandis players who run the BT1 Kokuamon anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because that one cost Evo is just rough.
Yeah, it really is.
Goes into Weedmon, so really good, perfect stack right now into Okua. That is the perfect stack. Kind of a slow start for Gallantmon this time.
Yeah, agreed.
Pondering. Mimi.
All right. It does die there.
Yep. hitting a Pomumon.
Which, I guess, prevents the new Wargrowl from playing for free? Right? Is that the Pomumon that prevents...
It prevents Digimon from being played.
Yeah, so you'd have to play a Takata. But...
So it's more of a countermeasure against... Oh, there goes the Mimi. The Pomumon is more of a countermeasure for Bloom Lord decks and Jesmon decks.
I'm just thinking what could happen for this one.
Stops the Guilmon only. Goes into Guilmon X. Wants to be safe because I think they're at a perfect stack at this point.
Yeah, sorry, and that's a Growlmon X, yeah, because he did the
Growlmon last turn.
Yeah. All right, and then Wargrowl and Raising, which really stinks because you always
want to try to mill them.
Yeah, you do. And then big 3 there.
That's
all right.
Bad. That Gallantmon is going to give him buffs on his turn, I believe. Or is that the other one? No, it just checks an additional security. When attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. If this effect does not delete a Digimon, this Digimon gets plus 3k until the end of the turn. So pretty good. 2 checks. Oh, doesn't have the...
Oh, you're just deciding he wants a little bit more, reassurance for it. Oh, and that's a...
Oh, 3
It's a hybrid Digi for 3, too.
It won't die to the Gallant, so Gallant's going to get plus 3k.
Well, what's Gallant's threshold?
4.
4, okay. You have 1 boost, so you get to 5. But
yeah,
because I think you have the starter deck.
Yeah.
Guilmon underneath there.
Correct. So nothing gets deleted for the draw. But a Crimson mode would do something. The problem is his trash is only 1 card.
Yeah. I mean, still Crimson clearing the board. And I mean, you'd have to play your Tamer, Takado. You'd have to go into it, and you'd be passing 6.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
Yeah. Thought it would have been interesting if Crimson mode was a level 6 Digimon, not a 7. And then it was like a mode change, like Imperial Dramon Dragon and Fighter mode.
All right.
The heck?
I don't know what that card is.
I don't know what the heck it is.
It's upside down for me too, so that's my excuse. It pops a rookie. That's all I know. Or it pops a 6k or less.
What the heck was that? It didn't look like Atomic Blaster.
No, I don't think I think it's like a BT. It might be an EX3 card. We'll look it up. If you guys know what it is in chat, because it's also just blurred out now because of the sun on the other side.
The sun.
All right, a Terriermon passing it back there after playing a green Mem Boost.
I mean,
so still digging.
The Gallantmon's gonna kill it.
But maybe that's the bait.
I'll bait you. Come on out, boy.
And then you get to draw 2 on the swing too.
Yes, you would draw 2 on the swing.
Thinking here, thinking of, I guess, not raising. Let's see if chat's figured out. No, chat also doesn't know what it is. So good.
It wasn't Heir of Dragons.
It wasn't Heir of Dragons.
Was it Red Reamer?
It might have been Red Reamer.
Yeah, it is Red Reamer. Because he choked him to 1.
Yeah.
I have never seen Red Reamer being used.
Never. That's BT 8? 6?
Yeah, 6.
BT 6. Half the game ago. Alright, Akua for 0. Or for 0. Gain a memory from there. Grandis here. Going there.
Wee, look at me.
Yeah. All right. It has piercing. Is it Top Gun?
costs 7.
No. Oh, then it must get a discount for something. All right, hitting into that security, though. Hitting a red mem boost and a Taiki. But, all right, swings number 2. This could just be it right here. Get that Terriermon out. Hitting into that. And unless it's another one of those to pop that, not it. And there it is. Grandis taking it 2-1. Super tight match, and
It really was.
I do enjoy seeing Gallantmon. Like it's very cool when Gallantmon goes off. You get to do some really cool stuff. All right, who do you think, and chat included, who do you guys think is the winner for this? I think if Examon can set up, you are in a rude awakening for something like Dragon's Link.
If Examon can set up, Examon gets it.
Yeah.
In terms of Dragon Links, a lot of their effects are dependent on whether you get Hina, I believe is her name, the tamer out, because she lets you trigger all your on-play effects as when Digivolving effects.
Yeah, and something like Examon, you're going to be able to get the extra mana from Hina pretty much always, which is nice. And but yeah, no rookie for the Examon, looking like just hard casting a...
is that a Cordramon?
Yeah, and a Solarmon in the back too, which means you can't free play your stuff. Which is quite impactful too.
Ooh, just saying no. Crimson Blazing. No play stuff.
No playing this turn or next turn.
And then hardcast what looks like... I mean, I can't even type dragon in the EX3's filter because it's like everything's a dragon basically.
Yeah.
I think they played a Jazzamon? No, it's not Jazzamon. It's the Jazzerdmon. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with Rock Dragon, Earth Dragon, Bird Dragon, Machine Dragon, or Sky Dragon and its traits, and 1 Hina Kurihara among them to your hand.
So moving up the Solar. Yeah, it just looks like Examon is having such a slow start for this game.
You really need to kind of build 2 stacks simultaneously if you want to get to that Examon play.
Yeah. There's the Hina.
Hina Kuriha. Beautiful alt art, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I pulled one, and I normally do not keep my alt arts, but I've currently kept it so far. We'll see if that remains.
Start of your turn, if your opponent has a Digimon in play, gain 1 memory.
Mm-hmm.
And then when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Rock Dragon, Earth Dragon, Machine Dragon, or Sky Dragon, you may suspend this tamer to activate one of the Digimon's on-play effects.
Yep, so going there into the level... What, 4?
It's the level 4. I think it's a Lavarvamon?
Yeah, it's one of the lava dragons.
Yeah. It's not Lava Garita.
No, that's the level 5. It's going up to level 4. Yeah.
Lavorvo.
So you get to Digivolve in it, and then with the Hina, you're able to get the on-play for it.
That's pretty good value, too. Because normally, like, you have to on-play everything.
Yeah. Now, this deck really lives and dies on seeing that Hina most of the time. Now, we do see a rookie finally in the raising on Brian's side, so that's hopeful there.
And they're choked off at 2 memory? Or 1? No, they're at 1.
Yeah.
On playing another Digimon.
Yep.
Maybe?
And that does let you just do...
Already. Man. Because they can play the Groundermon and then immediately, I guess, end of turn DNA Digivolve and the Exa.
I swear that was an inheritable, but I can strictly be wrong on that one.
Let me get rid of proxies. Groundermon. End of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they both count as level 6s. You go into your Examons, which lets you play another. He doesn't have a level 6 in hand, though, unfortunately, so just playing another level 5.
Yeah.
And the inheritables for that guy are now Blocker
and Evade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evade's pretty powerful.
Yeah, and at the start of the main phase, you will be able to pop the Examon effect to let something swing.
Force your opponent to attack.
All right, so attacking with the Jazzard. Well, I'm never going to pronounce it right. But
Jazzardmon.
Yeah, gets the restand. And it does die to block. And then you can block again, which seems... No. Okay. Yeah, Digivolving there.
MetalGaruru, what we really need to see here is, or no, not MetalGaruru, it is the Zackery Wilson.
Yeah.
On play, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. This is a good matchup that you can de-digivolve that Examon.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened there. But you are set up for another de-digivolve, like another DNA play on this other side here. But another another de-digivolve means you just have 2 level 5 blues out. So, I mean, you can digivolve into Breakdramon, and that will get a level 6 green, and then you can do end of turn again, but...
And since no Digimon was deleted, so he gets to delete a Digimon with a play cost of 5 or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, none of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can digivolve until the end of your opponent's turn. Does that include DNA?
I believe so.
Yeah. And then while you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon gains Reboot and Blocker. So immediately that MetalGaruru, I think MetalGaruru is arguably the best one.
Yes, it is the reason to play. Like the more controlling aspect of the black line is, I think, the strongest of them.
And the fact that we're seeing it now is actually, it was really cool, because I was literally perusing through the list and was like, wait a minute, we haven't seen this yet.
Yeah.
Okay. According to chat, they would both need to be suspended in order to DNA.
Okay. All right, playing the not Davis Ken. the Mimi Joe, and I believe that depends on, not, is it cards in hand?
I believe it is Digimon based.
Okay. Yeah, and they can't end of turn DNA, obviously, for
I don't think you could anyway.
many reasons.
You also need a green one, right? So.
All right, and then attacking there, hitting a Death Examon first hit just
no,
deletes the whole stack.
Oh no, not like this.
Oh, that is so rough. There he goes.
The condition for Joe and Mimi is suspended Digimon.
Okay.
Having double,
yeah, it really does stink. All right, and then just going to another one. He's back.
He's back.
Don't even have to change the card preview. Nope, there it is.
It's fine.
Now, there's nothing to de-digivolve, though, because...
but nothing can digivolve, and there's no memory gain off of the Izzy. Why do I keep calling it Izzy?
We're so used to green Izzies, right?
Mimi and Joe.
Yeah.
I think it's because we never really see Joe unless it's like Sora and Joe.
Yeah, Sora Joe is definitely the best Joe card we've got.
There is...
I believe that's an alt art of the rookie.
Dracomon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think Dracmon is purple.
Yes. All right, adding just the one.
Still can't Digivolve. That MetalGaruru is doing work.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if that thing had jamming?
Yeah, that'd be... Yeah, that's like the one piece it's missing, right? It has literally everything else you need.
Yeah. Thinking about what to do. Can he Digivolve that? The MetalGaruru was Digivolved into last turn.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Unless it wasn't suspended, right?
No, it wasn't suspended.
Alright, looks like... okay, they're rewinding it.
I think it'd be funny if you ever had like a little rewind effect.
yeah. It'd be so nice. Alright, yeah, looking like just Digivolving and raising instead to pass.
Yep.
And you're passing an extra 2 because of the Hinas as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gurimon raises into a Lavormon. I think it's Lavor. Lavor, I think it's Lavor.
I've given up on it's the level 4 lava, the level 5 lava, and level 6 lava most of the time. I know it's highly unprofessional, but it's better than me just saying like
Second Death X?
like having word lasagna come out of my mouth. All right, swing in 2 checks. All right, these are slightly smaller ones as they were both rookies.
It's gonna reboot and have blocker again.
It sure is.
Oh man.
The metallic is quite the bully if you're able to get it out at the right time.
Definitely.
Especially in a deck that would like to Digivolve. And again, it gets around the Mimi Joe, as we've been saying. So, like, you don't even get memory off that. It just feels bad.
I'm curious how Dragon Link does against Melga X, too, because, you know, if they promote a WereGarurumon out after you've gone into the MetalGarurumon, you can't Digivolve the WereGarurumon because you swing, it'll unsuspend with its effect.
Yeah, it'd have to be the second swing with X Antibody, right? All right, and then playing, I believe, the level 5 to play another Hina.
Oof. All
right, this is a tasty Death X if you have one in hand, though. Because that is, at least it's a free-ish Death X.
5/3, so 5 memory.
No, 4 memory. Or 5 memory off for it, right? So it costs 5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3 is 15.
Yeah.
So 5 memory to play, yeah.
Yeah. Now, he can Digivolve not suspended
stuff. He's good now. He's good now. He can Digivolve stuff again.
And there's nothing to stop you from playing stuff. Either.
So Examon coming down.
If they have it.
Come on down, Examon.
I feel like I'm just going to be switching between Metallic and Examon for these preview cards. It's just I have both of them ready.
No.
All right, he's swinging in, probably forgetting it has blocker or trying to bait it out somehow.
I think he's going to bait it out because you can DNA.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so that... Does it die? If you were to swing again, I definitely swing with the... Yeah, swing with this guy, right?
Yeah, I
believe this one. Yeah, this one does die.
What was that? Looked like a...
I can't tell with how dark the room is. Yeah. All right, going to another Examon.
Yep. Which we were expecting, because then you would have been able to just DNA into it and then beat over Metallic.
Yep. And then, are you going to free play anything off the Examon? All right. And that is, I believe... Oh, not seeing any of the level 6s really stinks. Like Slayerdramon.
Slayerdramon forcing you to attack is really good.
Oh,
there's the Slayerdramon.
There it is. Okay. Do I have Slayerdramon as a preview card? It's pretty sick, too.
It is a really cool effect.
I think I do. Yeah. It's just like another proc of these things. Swing with Examon, you get the restand. Because it's just any time it suspends, you get to unsuspend it. Which means evades, which means blockers, which means... So once per turn, but still, it's once on either player's turn.
Can't Gaia Force it.
You cannot, no.
Evade, and then it comes back. You block, it comes back. And so you're like, okay.
And it's 2 memory to each. Both kind of have their tall stacks out. But again, you're getting 3 extra memory on the other side with Hina.
Ooh, the Mega Death.
The Mega Death.
I don't know if I would have done that. Okay. He's sending the other one back. I was like, Metallic?
Yeah, because you could just Digivolve again on top of it, right? And this is, you are forcing the Metallic to attack next... Or no, well, they get to choose.
So now they're suspending Slayerdramon, maybe? Start of your opponent's main phase by suspending one of your Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name. Your opponent attacks with one of their Digimon.
Yeah, but then you also have the... Yeah.
Wait.
And that gets to resuspend, then you block with that, and then you restand with that. Yeah.
He didn't have a level 4. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And that will let you suspend that, and and then the card was deleted, so you get a draw off the Mimi Joe. Yep. All right. And now it's your turn. And with what, 6 memory, 7 memory?
Suspending one of your Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name, your opponent attacks with... Okay, so they have to attack immediately.
Yeah.
They have to attack with something immediately.
Yeah, Examon has blocker because it has a green level 5 in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of
the ground Dramon.
Yes, but not the break Dramon.
The break Dramon makes it so that you can check security.
And you get, I think it gives you piercing too.
Yeah, it trashes like security or something.
Oh yeah, if you delete a Digimon in battle, yeah. Yeah, but this is where it gets. I mean, yeah, you have a lot of that. I mean, you could even just hard cast another metallic if you have it. Looking in, that's another one. Ooh,
found it.
Death X to bottom.
By Death X. I mean, it's not like he has enough to like.
Yeah, but now also, if you have enough memory, you can digivolve up to another metallic, and then activate it, and then.
Yeah. Make it a bad time.
But there's potentially lethal on the other side, right? Because you can swing twice with the Slayer Dramon, and then.
Well, you have 2 reboot blockers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So you de-digivolve 1 on all your opponent's Digimon. Nothing was deleted. So, as a result... Oh, you can trigger it 3 times! You can activate the when attacking, or the
oh, yeah, you sure can.
For each instance. Oh, man! Well, there it goes.
Yeah, and there wasn't a level 3 in there, was it?
No, the Madoki Betamon, yeah. But I was kind of like... But now he can Digivolve.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I would have stopped and made it so that they can't Digivolve, but Slayer Dramon does present lethal on board.
Yeah. All right, what card do we put up as a preview? We put up Hina? Do we put up... I'm going to put up Hina again.
Okay, Hina it is.
Yeah, that card is very strong if you get... Like, yeah, everyone... Like, most tamers in decks like these, like, you just need one and then they don't compound with this. Hina being able to say every copy of me that you have out on the board compounds it is very strong.
Yeah. That's why I was like, why is he tapping each of them? And I'm like, oh, he can do it every instance. That's so much value.
There. Now, you could go into another Examon if you just hard cast a green level 5. Yeah.
Yeah. We've already seen 2 X's though, so the question is, has he drawn the Exa? Or has he even drawn the Death Examon? Who knows? Most people are main decking, you know. Wait, is it big enough? Slayer Dramon's 12. Isn't Metallic Dramon also 12?
Let's see. Oh, got the Giga Death. Yeah, because what, they crashed, right? And then Giga Death.
Still, it's 2 security to 2 security. This is a really close game.
That's right. Okay, yeah, they couldn't get up to it because they. I keep forgetting the Metallicmon unsuspend, or can't digivolve with you can't digivolve with unsuspended cards. So you would have had to swing with the Slayer Dramon, which means that you could block and then it wouldn't be able to digivolve.
Correct. No, wait. It could have digivolved last turn though, because he deleted the Madoki Betamon.
Yeah, but that was one of them, not both.
If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, none of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon can Digivolve.
Yeah, you de-Digivolved with the first Hina effect, and you didn't delete something. And then the second one and
so
the third.
Each instance counts. That's kind of gross. That's kind of cool, but gross. English.
No, I mean, both these decks are wildly different Digimon decks than what we're used to.
Yeah.
In the sense that there are a lot of pending triggers, a lot of multiple instances you can do there.
Gave him 10.
And again with that metallic, you still can't
Digivolve
with anything that's not suspended.
Yep.
And it should have blocker to reboot.
It does, because he has a tamer out.
Yeah.
Do you want to give that much memory though? Is the question.
I mean, if they can't digivolve with anything, why not?
Fair enough. Because even if they can't go into Slayer Dramon, and so they'd have to attack first.
And there's potential lethal on this board.
And then another Giga Death in the security. So, promotes, Slam Slayer, and then passes turn.
Yeah. And you do...
Force the attack.
Yeah.
It's not a blocker, though, is it? The ground draw?
I don't think it is.
Or no, I think that's a Quartermon.
Yeah, so... And you will decide not to... Okay, yeah, you force the attack. You get the restand. But then, like, what's your out?
Oh, God.
Okay, so that, just to pop that, you can't play things with effects anymore.
Yep. I think that's it for
yeah,
game
I think
one.
this is... Yeah, alright. Yeah, that is going to be game one there. Very close, Matt. Like, really back and forth. Maybe not close, because I feel like...
I definitely agree with the back and forth. I think that with Examon, they were heavily restricted with what they could and couldn't do with Digivolving.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to end of turn Digivolving into Examon is a big factor. But if Metallic Dramon is stopping you, that is just what Metallic Dramon does.
Yeah, it's literally what it does. It's very, very strong, and in that sense, especially since, again, he was able to see all his Hinas, at least three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to hard assume he's running 4 for a deck like this.
I would guess the fourth one was in security.
Yeah. But a very, very good floodgate for, again, like most decks want to Digivolve, don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but
agreed.
This deck specifically needs to get into its level 7, and it pretty much gets into its level 7 on the board. You can't really do it in raising either.
I think you would go... I feel like Brian is going to go first, going into game 2.
Yeah. Now, and again, too, this was a game where Brian didn't see a lot of rookies. You can't really afford to run a lot of rookies in Examon,
No,
especially since there's not a lot of Dracomons for you to do anyways.
So you have the Dracomon from starter deck Ulforce. That lets you find a Digimon with Dramon in its name, but not Examon specifically. The newest Dracomon costs 1 to Evo into, I believe, and costs 4 to play. So, again, it's one of those, like, do I want to run this searcher to really find stuff? Or do I want to use, like, Memboost or Davis?
Yeah.
Davis is good in this deck. We didn't see a Volcanic Dramon in that one. In that match, right? We didn't see Volcanic?
Not, no.
Yeah.
Not, at least on the board, no.
Yeah. I just want to double check Volcanic Dramon's effect, because I'm a little rusty with a lot of these effects.
Yeah.
Oh, it just deletes all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP.
Which is everything if they only have 1.
Yeah. And then if no Digimon was deleted by this effect, your opponent can't play Digimon with 5,000 DP or less until the end of your opponent's turn.
And if you have 3 Hinas out, you can... They have 3 Digimon out. You just... Each one procs and kills a different thing.
Yep. Bruh, when attacking, if you have a Tamer and play, trash 1 card from the top of your opponent's security.
Yeah, also, yeah. But there is a reason people are hyped for this deck.
Yeah,
right? Because
I see it.
There's a lot of cool stuff with it, and the only thing on my mind is that there's just a consistency issue in any deck that relies on you finding your 1 of Tamer.
Yep.
4 of 50 Tamer.
Yep.
Is really well. But I mean, if you see it every turn 1, then who cares, right?
Yeah. Like he's just like, I didn't draw a rookie, but I'll play this Hina. Like,
if one of them just says starts in your opening hand, then what's wrong? Like, you're fine.
Like, yeah, it's fine.
All right, but a little bit better of a start there for
swear,
Brian as well.
If a Crimson Blaze went off again, I would have been like, is this round 1? Is this match 1 again?
All right. Looking at top 4 for either a copy of itself, which probably not, or I believe the...
Oh, we put the Death X on the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you super need it in this matchup.
I don't think you do either. And I don't
it's
think
going to be always expensive.
Yeah. 3 tapping. Oh, another Hina. Man, it must be nice to have all your Hinas.
You feel so good. It's so powerful.
Yeah.
All right, you do see okay, you're making your line there.
Gotta do something.
Yeah.
Playing the Quartermon to draw 2, I think that like is a good play, but also kind of a, well, I don't have anything else to do. So,
it really is one of those, yeah.
In regard to one of the newest comments on the stream, I do like that Bandai is introducing more Digimon with special Digivolution text. Like, if this Digimon is Agumon, I can Digivolve from a Koromon for 0 regardless.
Yeah, because like when I first heard about the game and I saw the cards, like, man, if Agumon could only Digivolve on top of Koromon, it is going to be a consistency mess, right? But I think like making the quote unquote lore sacrifice for what this game is great, but then going back and saying, okay, you get rewarded for doing the pure lines and like that, I think is really cool.
I agree.
Is that a Growlmon?
It looks like
I think that's a Growlmon from
know.
Starter Deck.
Yeah, it is. A thought crossed my mind. What if Hung runs Ragna?
You could.
Be interesting.
You can run that card.
You'd be sacrificing your reboot blocker though.
Yeah.
Which I kind of...
Brian could be running, Ragna. It has no benefit for the deck at all, but he could be. No deck restrictions.
I'm just gonna slam this Ragna down.
Yeah. That's my big security bomb. You'll never see it coming.
I don't think we've seen the red level 6.
We have not. We have not seen Volcanic.
I think in the present meta, the Metallic Dramon is a much better choice.
Yeah. I would see probably like a 4-2, maybe 4-3 split, depending on how aggressive. I mean, like, the thing is, like, you can still the flexibility with these cards is that you can either hard play them, which is expensive, but you still get to do something, or go up your line and if you have Hina out, you get the effects off still, right?
Are we getting a Slayer Dramon here is the question.
Yeah, we'll see what pops on down. Alright, so put the Slayer Dramon underneath and using the Break Dramon out on the board. So Slayer Dramon still has the same inheritable. They pretty much both have the same thing, right? As inheritables and...
For, like, forcing your opponent to swing.
Alright, so using the inheritable to make... and then suspending the Break Dramon to have something swing. Then you block with the Examon, you get the restand with it, and then with the Break Dramon...
Trash the top security.
Correct.
So it's heads, I win, tails, you lose?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then you get to suspend something, so suspend the Growlmon. And now you still have a blocker. It also has evade out, but if you're able to just use Metallic to de-Digivolve...
Metallic is the big thing here.
You are not going to be super happy about all that.
You also have 2 instances of de-Digivolving.
Yes.
And you would choke them to 1.
Yeah. All right, so going into the level 5 there, playing another Hina?
Bro.
No.
Bro, don't do it.
Yeah, but using the 1 Hina to do the de-Digivolve and just seeing what the effects are. So it still has blocker. It still has the... It has blocker, it has piercing, and evade, I believe. I can't read it. It's what my gut's telling me.
Can you imagine if evade was like, oh, DP reduction? No.
No, thank you.
De-Digivolve? No.
Nah.
Like, what if evade was literally everything?
Evade's still really good though. Like,
yeah.
It is, especially for like with the deck that it was built for, right?
Yeah, I agree. Fireball. Nothing was deleted. Draw 2. And I think he didn't pick up the Metallic. I think that's what he was missing. Thinking.
thinking some more. All right, so I guess it just means like there's no metallic in there.
Definitely not.
Like he does not want to do the metallic play.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to again when we look at, like, we saw this in the Jesmon match beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of effects on some of these cards, and even looking like this is what a couple years of playing this game now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the big thing is, I play Gorillamon because it's a 6K that digivolves for 1, right? Like, whoa, talk about value. And now it's like, okay, I have Evade, I have Blocker, I have Piercing.
I'm just gonna slam all this down on the table. It's fine. Yeah. You want to do something? Go for it.
We were playing on webcam, but you can surely read all our tiny text, right? Like,
yeah, I'm glad we don't have like wall of text effects.
Yeah.
Breakdramon going in to swing and kill 1 item.
And I believe he's still procs, the trash, yeah.
Yep.
Though, are you... You're a little bit color mismatched here, but you can go into like Slayerdramon right now and then into Examon. And then you can force...
I think you could just go raw into it.
Okay, that is... Oh, but you don't get the unsuspend, though.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
I think he... Oh, he took it back.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, bro, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, and that's... I think you should have suspended with the other guy. You should have attacked with the other guy, because I have it right here on the screen. Dramon deletes opponents, yes.
It just has to be a Digimon with Dramon in its name.
So you could swing into the guy with the other guy. It doesn't get the unsuspend, but then you could use the Slayer Dramon Hairball on the other one to tap the Examon, restand it, and then have the other thing swing in.
Mega Deathen? Okay.
Alright. Let me play my on-plays again, please.
Okie
I think it's still fine. It's just probably a little bit of a sequencing error.
Okie dokie. Doing this situation. So... Not drawing Metallic Dramon. I think we've seen a lot of his rookies already in the security.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue number 1.
Yeah, unless I think that play was probably strictly better. Unless I don't understand how this deck works completely, which is pretty high, but I'm pretty sure you should swing in with the
other
5
Dramon,
stack.
the ground Dramon.
Unless that thing was too big, which I don't think it was. You get
was
the
level
trash
4.
off the break Dramon.
Yep, and then you digivolve into X, and you have a blocker.
Then you have a blocker that you can use the Slayer Dramon and Hairball on the other side to force the other thing to swing in.
Yep.
And you would have trashed another security.
Yep.
And then you have potential lethal on the board because you have Examon on the board.
So he has the rookie. Draws.
Is that Dorbic?
Yeah.
Neat.
That is the first Dorbic I've seen.
All right.
So he's crossing with basically all the components. So he's Dorbic moning with 1, 2, 3, 4.
We have no idea what all the inheritables are, so this is our own guess here.
Yeah. He only did 4 components though because he didn't have a 5th one, so that's going to cost him 5 memory. But Hero sets him to 3, and then the Hinas set him to 5.
All right, Dorbic's going to swing over. All right, the level 5 stack, and then gains a memory. So a Graumon, I believe, is in there.
There's a Graumon in there.
And I guess that's it. And just a hard pass to 3, so don't even matter. And see, would have been a situation where you could have had lethal, because I don't think Dorbic actually might be big enough to
it's 12.
Get the Examon. But it gets the boost. There's a hero there, and I'm not sure. Dorkmon is also a really good card to Mega Death back to hand this turn also, because then you would have a really hard time to get it back out.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough cards in hand to actually do it.
Yeah. All right, for 2 there. And if you have a... This is level 4, so if you have a blue level 5, you are in business. If you have an Examon as well. And like that's kind of like the issue for this deck. Like even with how flexible it is color-wise, and how pretty much you have 2 lines of different colors doing the same thing, and the fact that you can Digivolve on top of either color, which is usually pretty unheard of for a deck like this in Digimon, you still have consistency issues.
Yes.
Like it's so tough.
It's interesting you say that, because they've been releasing EX4 spoilers because alternate beings, and so it looks at the alternate Digivolution concepts for like Greymon and Garurumon again, and so they're providing more flexibility with those Digivolutions as well. So Bandai is definitely expanding its repertoire of really what colors you can Digivolve from, less so the color, more the name.
And still thinking, we've got just under 15 left in this round 2. Round 4 as well. Maybe that's less confusing sounding. Round 2, it's like 2 in the afternoon here, baby. Like, what? We play until Sunday?
Yeah, it's usually different for you, because normally, at home, you're 2 hours behind. Right?
Yeah, well, I'm in Arizona, so normally I'm in PST time.
Yeah.
But Arizona doesn't have daylight saving, so now I'm in Mountain Time.
So you're 3 hours behind?
And I'm visiting Central Time, and then this weekend I'll be in Dragon Ball Super Nationals, which is going to be on Eastern Time. Like, I am...
Your body's going to be like...
Yeah, I have a... the GPS for my time is very big. But yeah, that for 3, and preventing cards being played. Like, Crimson Blaze is such a good counter for this deck a lot of the time.
What do you do in this situation? Do you just swing into security and hope it doesn't die? You going to use Hero? You want to...
No Hero. He knows it.
I mean, you could have used the Hero to pump the Jazzard
Yeah. Well, it has to be a level 5.
Yeah, when a level 5 attacks, you can suspend Hero to give one of your Digimon +2.
Gotcha. All right.
So then he would have potentially had a card draw with the Gurumon.
Also true. All right.
So when Dorbeck attacks, Hero pumps up. I believe that's how it works anyway.
I'll have you double check that.
Hero and Manakawa. Slam Metallic Dramon. Yeah. Do it.
Slowly descend a Metallic Dramon. I mean, Volcanic here would be pretty nice if you have it too.
Yeah. When you attack with a Digimon that has Gamamon in its name or is level 5 or higher, you may suspend this tamer to have one of your Digimon get plus 2,000 DP for the turn.
Gotcha. So, right. So that's yes, that could have been...
That's some good synergy.
Yeah.
I think I might build this Dragon Link stack. I really like what I'm seeing so far.
I'm not lucky enough to find the Hinas. I already know offhand. I'll be like, if only I had a Hina. Just one. I'm not asking for 2. Like pro, Dragon Link's player Hung Lee over here. I just want 1. Nah.
Yeah.
We'll settle for 0.
You've got the people who are like, man, I drew 4 Hinas, and then you're like, I drew 0 Hinas, and then Hung here is just like,
you see your Hinas?
You guys are having issues finding your Hinas?
All right. Yep. Getting a Giga Death.
Okay.
I mean, that does get rid of all the cards there.
Okay. Okay. Slam Metallic Dramon.
Well, Metallic, just prevents...
Can't Digivolve.
Yeah, that's true.
Reboot blocker. Like we in business. When you said slow descend of Metallic Dramon, I just thought of an escalator with a dragon just coming down slow. Looks like Hung is just thinking. The Solarmon isn't bad. We've only seen one Death Xmon, and it keeps getting bottom decked for Exa, so it's kind of like, is this really a problem? Dorbeck coming back down. Just putting Gamamon underneath. Yo!
I know it's not worth it, but I passed him to 1, so how could I not?
Well, he has 1 card in hand. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the inheritable on there?
I think it has something to do with Digimon deletion. So nothing really too crazy. End of turn Examon? Yeah, end of turn Examon. Is that the fourth one? Or is that the third one?
That is, of the Examon, that's the third one this game.
Okay.
Yeah. And do you have this... Does he have the Slayer Dramon under... He does not.
Nope.
So you do not... Okay, there it is.
I will force you to attack. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
How big is Exa Fort? 15?
15, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll have to swing with Dorbic. And then... Well, he could swing with...
Solar,
yeah.
Make your choice.
Okay, and then I'll restand, and then I'll block. Oh, you're letting it through.
Okay.
All right, Tidal Wave. Cool. Cool guy. Except for you have the Solarmon in play, right? So you can't play it?
No, you can.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. It's the... Can't be played by FX, isn't it? Or is it can't be...
Play cost reduction.
Play cost reduction, okay.
Yeah. Solar and Chikuri and Psychmon are all in the same category. Pomu and Pillow are all in the same category of Digimon cannot be played by card effects.
That is right, okay.
And then, yeah. I mean, in terms of floodgates, like, I wanted to do a massive video of, like, why don't these colors have these yet? And it's like, come on, Bandai.
This is wild, though. All right, what's he playing here? Another level 5. I mean, you've got like 5 swings next turn.
Yeah, that's lethal right there.
It is very lethal.
I mean,
who plays that? Seriously.
Tidal Wave?
Tidal Wave, yeah.
It's a one tech. What, you don't like one teching cards?
Oh, no, surely not.
I love one teching cards.
All right, gets the... Oh, well, you have only one trigger, Break Dramon. All right, no, you have 2.
Piercing, I believe.
No, it's Break Dramon. You have 2.
Oh, yeah.
But so once per turn, I believe. All right, yeah, and then going from there. So we got a game 3, baby.
How much time is left?
We've got 8 minutes.
Man,
both of these decks not being able to get their
WinCon.
Yeah, or not being able to be undefeated after this round because they tied would be sad news.
I feel like Brian could have had game probably 5-10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like, I really feel like he could have had it earlier.
Yeah.
And by dragging out that time a little bit, that's going to cost, the undefeated status.
Yeah. Yeah, we are... I mean, neither of these... I think, like, unless Examon can just really build their stack very quickly, but they still don't usually win that fast.
No, they don't. Because you really need to have the Break Dramon and the Slayer Dramon and the Examon all out at the same time.
Yeah.
And if you don't have all 3 out at the same time, then nothing happens.
Yeah. All right, we are deciding to not shuffle quickly for some reason.
I've noticed for me whenever I do like a rifle shuffle, like Brian is doing, I always get bad hands.
Whenever I do that, I make sure to do it like a number that's not divisible by 50. Like doing it by 5 is not the lucky for me. Like I always do like 7. Yeah, 7's usually a good number for
my 5 when I do 5 power shuffles. I always get like pretty good hands.
Mm-hmm.
Not like broken hands and not like stack hands, but like usable hands.
Yeah.
Well, do you know why they call this Dragon Links, by the way?
As far as I know, I think it's a reference to a different card game.
Okay.
And how they play.
Okay.
If that's wrong, chat, let me know. But that's my understanding for why it's called that.
I've never understood. I was like, what? Like, I would have called it, like, Avatar.
Nah.
Only problem is you don't have water or wind, so it's like, whatever. Oh.
All right. Drac? Yeah, okay.
You can tell Brian's now in the, okay, crap, there's not much time.
It looks like...
Dracomon. So the Dracomon bottom decked the Examon, unfortunately, but he did find a Dramon.
there was a game, Dragon Links. That makes way more sense.
Oh. Got it. Hero choking a 1, and there's Jazzardmon in the raise under Guri, so I don't think Hung is in much of a rush. Oh, blaze it. It just got Crimson Blaze. The Dracomon just falls immediately. Can't play anything by card effects. Hard pass. We're going to go Hung back. Jazzardmon swinging in. Checks a Wingdramon. Is also deleted. Plays a Lavorvolmon. Digging off the top 4. Look at him. He finds Hina already.
Yeah, we've got another one. It's just always present in this deck. All right, so you push up the guy there with your level 4, and it's the going into your level 5,
and then smashing level 5 down and Examon.
No, just passing through.
Oh,
yeah.
just passing through.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. If you can kill that Groundramon, then you're fine. I don't know if he'll have Crimson Blaze is the only issue. So we've got another Jazzardmon in with the Gurumon. And playing the Hina for 3. So now he'll go to 4 memory at the beginning of his turn every turn. Goes into... Oh, brutal. Goes into the Jazzarikmon to D-Digivolve 1 using Hina's effect.
Mm-hmm.
So now Quadramon is back in play. We have a... Oh, what is that? I can't tell what that is. Is that a Dracomon? No, it's not Dracomon. Can't tell. Quadramon swings in. Checks security. Hits a...
Big boy.
Is that Volcanic?
No, I think it's the Metallic.
Okay.
It's an alt version of it.
Hard to tell when it's upside down or if it's dark.
Here's the thing too, like unless you have like completely secluded like insulation, like these tournaments last 8+ hours, so the sun be moving.
Yeah.
So like you are never like the light's gonna change throughout the day.
Whiffs on the search for Dracomon's effect too, revealing Megadeth. Is he Mimi and Joe, another Dracomon, and there's one other card, but no targets available. This is like a rush game.
Yeah, you have to.
They have to. Oh, he just killed that just to
get
around it. What popped it?
Going into
another Jazzer.
I believe it was the inheritable.
Jazzardmon.
Yeah, of the Volk.
Oh, look, another Hina.
Yeah, sure. I'll get another Hina.
Bro, it's choking him to 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can if you just want to hard play another Hina there too.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't need to do anything with the D-Digivolve yet, or like stall him. He can't push out because if he pushes out, he knows he's gonna get D-Digivolved at this point.
Mm-hmm. And I'm more of I like Examon a little bit more, but I truly hope neither of these tie, because both of them, if both of these not being undefeated after this round,
it would suck.
It would, really stink for the diversity.
But Dragon Link showing up already, like I don't know what Hung's matchups were before this, and I don't know what Brian's matchup was for the other rounds so far, but they're doing really well.
I think it's strong, and I do think it's just a deck that doesn't win quickly, and in a tournament format that can be very difficult to win out. Like sometimes, like security control is sometimes the best matchup, like the best deck, but if they can't play quickly, then they're going to have a hard time. Yeah, both of these entering this round are 3-0 right now, but that is, I think they're going to be 3-0-1 by the end of this, because we have left in regulation just under 2 minutes and then 2 turns. And I mean, I think Dragon Links could...
If they Metallic Dramon here, they can stall them for 2 turns.
Yeah, but like that doesn't win you the game, right?
No, but I'm saying that like right now there's 2 minutes left in round. And if they can go into... Oh, there's Volcanic. Instance 1, pop. Instance 2.
And you're going to evade, yeah.
Instance 2, pop.
Yeah, and since you didn't delete something on the first one, you can't play stuff with 5k or less. Because of the Volcanic.
Level 5 or lower, yeah. They swing, Volcanic, pump. That doesn't really help if you hit Examon.
No.
Lives, security check. Oh, he can clear all of that? Is that it? I don't know what Volcanic Dramon does. What? What happened?
Yeah, and this is the first time we've seen it this game, right? We've only seen Metallics. We've seen Dorbix, but we had not seen that. But we did see Dragon Lynx take that 2-1 very, very quickly at the end.
I don't know what Crossfire has to offer. That's the hard part, because I don't know like what security bombs Alex is. I mean, I looked briefly at the deck list, but it's kind of like I don't know what security bombs he's going to fully utilize. Likewise, I don't know like what you know, Christian could run into that would make it bad.
Yeah.
Because the moment we see Sunomon, we know it's Melga X.
So it starts off with a Sparrowmon and the Kiriha
Aonuma. Or as the original printed text of the card says, Christopher.
And some currently printed cards say.
Meanwhile, on Christian's end, he goes into the basic Sunomon into an EX1 Gabumon. So this Gabumon has an inheritable effect of finding you Gabumons and also finding you Tamers, which means you have the opportunity to potentially hit Gabu X's, and if you're really feeling risky with it, you can run Gabumon as your other package.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it, but it's not my style.
And we haven't talked about it today. What are your thoughts about just pure blue versus the red stuff?
I don't like mixing red into
Melga
X. And for me, it's kind of if I run into the security and it dies, it dies. Wow. Yeah. What a hit right off the bat, an X antibody. The reason why I don't like it also is because you lose consistency. So like now you have red cards that get bottom decked. You have a red Tamer that's like, I get DP buffs, and it's like, I don't care about DP buffs. I have battle protection. Why do I care about this? So, I mean, it could be utilized for more, like if you want to think about it that way.
Yeah.
But
so ended up playing the Zenjiro, which plays the
Ballistamon. Yep, and then gains a memory back with Zenjiro.
If he wanted to, but he wanted to choke at one, so he decided not to proc it.
Garurumon X swinging in, triggering the effect of that Gabumon, finds Gabu X.
Yeah, which is good if that rookie out there was just a regular Gabu.
Yeah.
But it ain't.
But right now, what Melga players like to do is they want to build their stack quickly. Ballistamon going for the block and materials save. Gabu X goes in at 2K, runs into another Zenjiro.
Oh, if only it was a both turns thing. You get 2 memory back right here and then go from there. But just using a blue mem boost. Looking at top 4, you do see a Gabu, which you could grab, and then you could do the X plays kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Reading is hard. I was like, wait, you can play from underneath the Tamer? I'm like, God dang, that's nice.
You are. It's a good deck.
For me, I just haven't played it enough at this point, because after they hit with the restrictions 2 weeks later, I was like, it's that meme of I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah. So Sparrow there, I'm guessing just deciding to swing over the Gabu?
Yeah. I mean, you can swing over the Gabu, and can you swing over Garuru X, or is it 6?
You cannot, it's too big. But you get the 2 memory back, you get the Drulu to get the...
now you can swing.
Yeah, the minus get the draw from the Sparrowmon. And then this is looking pretty scary. There's 4 security over there. Oh, and there's the Taiki.
No Digimon in
there's
raise
a
either.
Shoutmon.
Was that the cross 4, or was it the... So there's Shoutmon.
Yeah.
And then adds the other Shoutmon to hand.
Yeah. And is that the regular Shoutmon, or is that like...
No, it's the cross one.
Okay.
Has to be, because you can't add... I think you have to add cross heart.
Okay.
Specific
Underneath
traits,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Christian raising another Suno. Has probably 4 memory to... Or, let's see. He's at 2 right now? He's got 4 memory to play with, in theory. He is, however, within lethal range. Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's part of the reason that this deck is so, volatile, is that sometimes you just have all these, level 3s and 4s that you don't really lose advantage from them dying too much, and you just kind of go off. So there's Garuru there and raising.
Interesting, because he had the Garurumon X in that we know that he added off of the Gabumon from EX1. So why not get another draw and Digivolve and build like a bigger stack?
All right, Cool Boy for 2. Getting any of those.
The question is, though, isn't he dead here?
There are 4 swings coming in. You would have to have a Digicross play next turn. So it's not as guaranteed as it once was, right?
But at the same time, we know that he gets memory fixed to 3 with Kiriha. So we know he has the 3 memory. We know he has the Shoutmon, the Ballistamon, the Darulamon, the Sparrowmon, which means that at most right now, his Cross 5 costs 2 memory. So in this particular situation, he does run Sparks.
Ice Wall. Okay, that does make a difference.
But he did just lose 2 cards in his hand, so he's not going to be able to...
Well, it's just going to get an X antibody off this to refill, right?
Yeah.
Nah, but you can get any of these.
I wouldn't even grab the Omni here. Like, even though the Omni is the one of...
Oh, okay, he's saying I've got the line for it.
Okay. Because he doesn't have memory, so if he gets choked to 1, what's he gonna do?
Get choked to 1. You said it. You spoiled it.
Well, because he can't even if he Garurumon X's, he's only going to go up to 2.
Yep, and Ballista's going to be a blocker as well. Yeah, I think you just swing with your Sparrowmons and see what happens. And you choke him to 1.
You don't even have to play anything, because attacking with Sparrow will automatically put him to 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, draws a card, hitting into a Garuru.
It dies, save. And he drew off the Pikmon, so draw, swing.
Hammer Spark.
Oh, that puts him to 3.
Alright,
that might change a lot of things here.
Yeah, what a bully.
But that's the thing, like... Okay.
And this is why you run Hammer Spark, right?
Well, yeah, like this is where you have to... Like, do you run the Spark or do you not run the Spark? I don't run it because I feel like I'm going to be more inclined to play it, which means I'm negging my hand for this trigger here. On the bright side, he does have the promo Garurumon, so he's going to net at least 2 cards here.
Yeah, and you also have... Let's see, so swinging in, getting the restand, and drawing with the promo one. And so just 1 into secure. I guess you could block, which...
I probably would block.
I probably would block too, yeah.
Because I don't want it to get bounced.
Yeah, we know the X antibodies in hand because he hit it earlier. You could put it underneath the wear and then swing and bounce it back to hand anyways, so...
Alex doing a quick check on hand size. I think he's at 8 or 9 cards.
I think he's... No. He's at 9.
Stop fanning him. I want to count.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. I think he's at 9.
Yeah, I think the block is... Yeah, I agree with this play.
Yeah, I agree too. Because now you have 3 of your components. Darulamon is the last thing that really needs to get under the Tamer.
Yeah, for at least that protection. Yep, so there's the X we knew was in hand. There's the Tails all his time.
So now
swing.
He's now at 8.
Digivolve, restand. Yeah.
Gain a memory. We've seen him bottom deck a few Melga X's, though.
Yeah, but he just has lethal on board. Because this does 2 damage, it swings again for 2 damage, and then the Gabu X. Right?
We don't know what he has in security, though.
That fair. But on board.
Oh, I agree. Let's see what happens.
All right. Yeah. First is, okay.
Oh, thanks for sending Darulamon back to my hand.
And that can minus the Gabu and kill it?
Kill the Gabu.
All right. No longer lethal on board. Perfect. Man, it's. I mean, we don't know his in hand if he had another one, but man, if that is the reason you lost that game, that is so rough.
So now the question: do you swing into the Sparrow to get rid of it, or do you go for lethal?
I mean, you could swing and go into, like...
Well, he doesn't have lethal.
There are still plays. You swing into security, and then you digivolve into, like...
Melga.
X. Or just the regular. Let's see. So swing in... Yeah, so he does get rid of it. So that just means to me he doesn't have, like, the classic...
Oh, he doesn't have anything that can go to the level... Yeah, the Melga X.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him bottom deck at least 2 or 3 of them at this point.
Yeah. And if he plays the EX1 one, I don't think he has enough memory to keep it his turn. But you can bounce the Darulu back.
Wait, why did you...
I mean, it doesn't super matter there.
Yeah, I guess.
I think he's waiting to see what he drew.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6. I think he's got 13 cards in hand.
Yeah.
And we know he has the Omni, so he can easily just go for game here.
The large MetalGaruru X. Woof.
In this situation, what do you do?
One, look at all my tamers and be like, what is this deck?
Children, help me!
I mean, you could go, okay. You get a card draw and
drawing.
2 men back. Yeah, but like in a time and place where this was just, oh, I just shout mod cross 4 3 times and win.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right, so we are doing a DNA, or not DNA, geez, a Digicross.
Digicross.
3, 4,
oh, he has the,
5.
Yep, he's got the X5.
Yeah, but then you need to have enough materials for the, what? For the cross 4 are, like, maybe this dies on the second swing, and then you're fine on, like, the second hit.
Like, swing, I don't care. Do it.
But
do it.
The, it has, okay, blue mem.
There's Davis, so
right.
He's at 5, 6 memory now.
No, the X Ante does have blocker as well.
Yes. The Melga X does have blocker. Oh, he runs Cocytus, too.
Yeah.
Man, this guy runs a 2 Hammer Sparks and Cocytus.
I mean, if you're up here, like, you got to be playing something a little unconventional, right? Like,
yeah,
your opponent thinks they have game, and they don't recognize cards that you could be playing.
Yeah,
it can get you some free wins every once in a while.
Oh, for sure. But I don't think anyone would be expecting Crossheart in the current meta.
Yeah.
It's still Alex's turn, I believe.
Yeah, so he used the Darulu to minus the MetalGaruru, which means that it was not big enough to block and survive this attack, right?
Because it doesn't have battle protection either.
It doesn't have... I don't think so. I think it just has a Garuru and nowhere Guru. Or Guru X under.
Yeah. You have Curios still to use as a tamer to cross with.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think you have enough sources.
I don't know how many cards he has in hand. I think he was hoping it would die.
Alright, so Zenjiro.
Blocker.
Play a blocker from hand. And I think that's it.
Omni X, when you attack with it, here's the funny thing here. Omni X will bottom deck the highest level Digimon. So unfortunately, that all the materials under Cross 5 are going to just go to trash.
But you've got no security left and a rookie in raising, and I don't think...
There's no way for you to get another blocker out is the issue.
Yeah, because there's no way for you to win on this turn with that play, I believe.
So if he attacks with the Melga...
Sure.
He needs to check 2.
Mm-hmm. Or he needs to check 1 and then go to...
Yeah.
I don't think it's there.
But you have a blocker. 5 memory? You wouldn't Death Examon here. I mean, you could.
I mean, if you're... MetalGaruru, you do. It's free, baby. You get rid of all their blockers and then you just go in.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is 2 checks, and I believe it is...
You have to block here.
And there's the Omni X, which we knew was in there. It's for 5.
Yep, because it has the X anti. Oh yeah, and then he has 2 blockers. Actually,
yeah, he has 2 blockers
yeah,
with the ballista. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you get rid of that, and that's rough. You put X anti to the bottom because you don't need that anymore.
Oh, he's not even blocking.
Well,
he's not blocking with ballista.
Yeah.
But he's gonna trash first. Anyway. Oh
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
you trash first.
Yeah. And then he's deciding if he wants to, and he's like,
Game.
"I've got
game 2.
Yeah. So
Game 2.
as long as there's nothing we don't understand,
Yeah.
Crossheart did get that game 1.
That was
Just
really good.
Decided to scoop it, and like, here's the other thing. Yeah, even though that play doesn't win you anything, knowledge of what's in your opponent's deck and what they're playing is worth it sometimes. If you can end the game, and they already knew that the X ante was in hand, right? If you can end the game by getting more opponents' details in your mind and stuff, it's usually worth it.
In the end, though, he learned nothing because I think it was just Ballistamon and Taiki.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is funny. Like, I looked over the list that Alex submitted, and I was like, oh, okay. So, like, we haven't seen any of the security bombs yet. Melga not evoing into Melga X with... Did he have the Melga? Like the normal Melga?
I don't think he went into the... I don't think it could just be a case that he didn't have the regular Melga for it. But definitely when he swung with the Garuru X, I think he should have gone into the MetalGaruru X, because it also would have... I don't remember what the board state was.
No, because he didn't block, but it was same principle, though.
It would have bounced something back to hand, though, yeah?
Yeah, it would have bounced, but in the end, like... So he attacked with the Garuru X, opted not to Digivolve into Melga X.
Yeah, because there was no protection, and it would have just been a bigger body, but...
Yeah, I think I would have gone into the Melga X just for the bigger body and more protection.
And the guarantee proc of the unsuspend, It went unsuspend, yeah.
Because if you hit something that kills Garuru X, then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oops. So, looks like they're going at it already. Alex starts off with, again, Pikmons going into a Sparamon. So, big play here, play a Tamer. If you have a Tamer, play it.
Man, something that's so frustrating about this deck is that they're already talking about, like, if you don't see your Hina, you're fine. But, like, you have a rough time. But, obviously, Taiki turn 1 is so good.
Really strong. And here's the thing. With, like, if you don't have the Crossheart Tamer, you can't...
Save.
Well, you can save. It's just you need Crossheart specifically for Sparrow to get that DP
Oh, for
buff.
sure. Yeah.
So, Melga. Oh, no. Not one of these again. Gabu. Okay, so we found Gabu. It's fine.
Yeah, and this could just even be a case of, like, I do have Digivolve rookie plays, but let's see all the cards I'm going to find.
I want the...
Yeah, the best rookie.
I want the regular Gabu first.
Even just feinting that, you know what? This is my only rookie. Watch out, and there's like 4 others in your hand. Makes your opponent play differently, right? If they think this is your only line that you have in hand.
I mean, we saw earlier too, with that one match with the green-yellow hybrid, where if you telegraph so much information that you don't have a rookie, Death X is pretty much okay. So Sparrow comes down, hits literally a Gabu, and then. Finds the cross 4.
Please and thank you. Yeah, looking to that. And Crossheart's getting pretty set up.
It's always nice to find your one copy of cross 4. Always.
Yeah. I mean, part of the reason that we had Christian live as long as he did last game was because he did find his one of Ice Wall too.
Yeah,
right? Like,
that's true. So far, we've seen from Christian's side of things, he runs 2 Hammered Sparks.
Yeah. He
runs probably 2 Blue Membus. He runs 1 Cocytus Breath and the 1 Ice Ball. Question is, I wonder, is he gonna go Cool Boy Garuru X? Yep.
Yeah.
So Cool Boy first.
Can only get the X Ante Melga.
Yep. This deck is actually very close to like max rarity too.
Yeah.
Like from what we've seen.
I mean, this deck has survived for probably one of the longest stints of like a good deck, right?
Yeah.
And so there's reasons for it. All right, there's the play that you saw.
Is the EX1 Gabumon once per turn?
Oh man, you're asking me putting me on the spot. I don't believe it is.
I don't think it
I don't
is
believe
either.
it is a once per turn.
Yeah, I only asked because I didn't know either. So
Let's look it up.
it is once
It
per
is
turn.
once per turn.
Yep.
Trick question.
Well, the thing is, like, we don't know. Like, there's so many cards that are in the game that aren't once per turn. The promo Garurumon, not once per turn. So so right now he's like, all right, I'm just gonna draw all these free cards. And Stingmon, also not once per turn. So when you swing with Pyildramon, you know, twice,
Yeah.
and then you go into Imperial Dramon, and then you split off the Sting in the XVmon again, you do it again.
Yeah.
You get to draw 4 cards off of that.
Yeah.
That's some crazy value right there.
All right. I believe that second swing went over the Sparrow.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Hammer Spark. And then a play for 2, play for 3 to leave him at 2.
Yep.
I like the idea about this. Couldn't find anything because there's only Gobus in there and passing.
Yep. That Garurumon is very like good in this matchup because what does it die to?
You're one of Sunrise Buster, and I mean you're one of Cross 4. That's nose in hand, so you're safe there. That's about it. And I guess Death X if you're running it, and Cross 5.
Yeah. It's overall just interesting. It has battle protection right now, so it can't die to battle.
Yeah, yeah.
It can only die to really DP depletion or like. So he has Darulamon, Sparamon, and Shoutmon underneath Taiki right now.
Yeah, he's carrying the whole crew right there.
He needs Ballista and Star.
Yeah, which Star just got hit from security into trash. But he's got a pretty wide hand right now. But yeah, you need to, if you want to get the free value, all right, for 3 there instead. I mean, this is fine. You get to play the Darulu. The Darulu lets you, get rid of the Gabu so they have less swings.
Yep.
But if you have X Antibody, the X Antibody option card, the X Antibody Wergaroo, and just those 2, I think you are good.
He's going to draw at minimum 2 cards here. Because Garurumon goes in for 1 check. That's 1 draw off the promo Garurumon. He's going to reveal 3. I probably wouldn't. Is it you may? No, it's mandatory. It's reveal.
Yeah. All right, and another Shoutmon, so you're fine.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
has it?
This is looking like what I'm predicting here. So going probably Digivolving into the straight.
Doing it this time. He does it. Darulamon returns to hand.
And 2 checks here at.
You put him at 3 memory though.
Yeah, 3 and 2 more checks, which
gonna,
could be okay.
Sanjiro?
I was gonna say
Is there a blocker?
Is there Ballista in hand? No.
No. There's the
one.
Ballista.
No, it's not in hand now either. There he goes. Yeah, no, this is a lot of trouble for Shoutmon now.
Yeah, he needs to win this turn basically because if he doesn't win this turn, very likely he has the one of Omnimon X Antibody.
Yeah, so swinging first with the Shoutmon, hitting into
Cocytus
Breath, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, Cocytus Breath. Bounce to hand.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, the thing about Crossheart is they want their cards either in hand or under their tamers. But if it goes to the bottom, that's where they're like, no. That's bad. That's really bad. Alex thinking.
Ooh. All right. So that would kill
if you are able to play another tamer, it's only red and yellow. So wait,
It's only red and yellow.
you need to play a tamer first, and then have another one in hand.
Yeah, because there's no DP buffs.
Yeah, so if you could play it, like I saw another Taiki in hand. So if you can play the Taiki, and then you grab you can use the Taiki to find another Crossheart
Correct.
tamer.
You can do that.
And then, okay, so Taiki first for 3, and then find another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, none.
Oh, but he found the star and the ballista.
Yeah. Which means that if you do cross 4, you do get to potentially draw 2 cards, which could get you another tamer.
Yes.
So Ballista goes there, and probably add the star.
Yeah, and the Zenjiro also gives him back a memory, so
Yeah.
the Shoutmon cross 4 is still good.
Yeah. So you get to draw 3, and then potentially...
Nah, he's going to cross 4 and then go into, like, Rise Greymon or something, and then play another I'm just kidding.
Alright, but it looks like he did... Okay, ooh, a tie as well. That will help a lot this next turn. But it also gives, a lot of memory.
It's very possible this is game here for the fact that he could go into the Garurumon. He can't go into BT5 Garurumon because it's not standalone Gabumon. But the promo Garurumon is still pretty nice. Going into a Garuru X.
Battle protection now.
And then another Were Garurumon puts him... That's an issue.
Now you know that... Okay, yeah. Issues are coming along.
So we need a big hit here, like a big rip in security.
Yeah, and which would be Sunrise Buster if you could run more than one.
Death X,
which means you can
Battle
do
Protect,
the
and that's it.
You are good.
Game 3.
We just hit the halfway mark in this round 2, so we probably will be able to get this one done in 24 minutes. I would hope so.
But yeah, I think just a good showcase of both decks right now. And originally, after the ban list, I'll say it's a joke. You guys can believe it or not. I put it in trash tier because it's just my only issue with it was that it was just how quickly it was hit, right? And traditionally, like when we've gotten things that were troubled before, we still get like the set it came out with to play with it.
Yeah,
and then
a set later, it's done away. Like. Remembering like Special Booster 1.5, we had HPD, we had Argomon like at 1 for us, like immediately before it even came out.
Yeah.
So it wasn't kind of like, okay, we bought,
Yeah, but we had like an extra time with Eismon and Savior Huckmon too.
So. Eismon, Savior Huckmon was the format where we were like, we're gonna lose this in like 6 months. Might as well enjoy it.
So,
Tommy Hemi, Jet Sophimon, same thing.
But it's also weird because we got EX3 so close to BT10. Yeah. Like it was. Within a month of that, less than, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks turnaround for that. And then we have, but all I'm trying to say, the roundabout is that Crossheart's still good. It's not tier 1, obviously, but I do think it has potential for some great plays and just the way that it kind of...
It's got consistency, but like if you find your hand like clogged with tamers or...
Yeah, and people aren't... main decking hate for it anymore.
No. Like Black War Greymon was so like popular because of it. Now Black War Greymon isn't seen as much.
I've seen like 1 or 2.
I don't think I've seen a Black War Greymon or Gaiomon list at all today.
Yeah, not today for sure.
Yeah. Like people are opting more for we know Omnimon X antibody can bottom deck this, so no.
Yeah. Let's see. He killed the MetalGaruru with Sunrise Buster. He had 4 tamers that are red or yellow.
Yep. It looks like Alex mulliganed.
I believe that's true.
And then looks like Christian is starting off. We got the Sunomon plus 1000 DP. No rookie.
Ooh, okay. We saw this earlier today too.
Yes. Pikmon's coming in clutch, going in Espira. Sparrow, big beefy boy. If you get a Crossheart Digimon or Tamer out, giving you plus 3k, making it 5k. I see a Zenjiro and I see a Ballista.
Man, you started with a Sparrowmon every game so far.
I mean, can you blame the guy?
No, of course not.
Is he going to go Zenjiro blocker?
He's like, I've got 24. I guess that is the play.
So Zenjiro, put the Ballista, suspend, gain a memory.
So he's at 3? Yeah.
And then tie?
Tie would be good.
No.
Another Sparrow, which is 4 cost.
Sparrowmon Rush, let's go. I've literally played this matchup with my wife, where I
Yeah.
literally had 3 Sparrowmons out.
They're 5Ks, baby.
Yeah, boy. Oh, that Garurumon will not unsuspend.
Because it doesn't have a Garuru underneath.
Correct.
Yeah.
Garurumon X does not count.
No, because it specifically says Garuru not
Yeah.
in its name. Yep.
There's
Like
the
that one.
Garuru. Yeah, and it's big enough to kill the Sparrow. Sparrow 5.
5 to 5.
5 to
and
5.
then checking. Yeah, okay.
Gobble
That,
X.
that
we
one
good.
lives.
Oh, he's actually
he's like-
going. He's going. He's just zip zooming. 1 memory.
All right, which means that with 1, if you play as a 3-crossed rookie, you choke to 1 again, baby.
I mean, Zenjiro here. Zenjiro to play another Ballistamon and then pull back the memory.
Yeah. All right, that
Oh,
for 4,
that's
and then for
mean.
1. It's till the end of the next turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that Garurumon right now is only 4K.
Yeah, and it only swings once,
Correct.
and you can't. You'd have to tie it with something.
Well, there's the Garuru. But here's the problem. He's in lethal range.
Yeah. And you can't kill anything on board right now.
Without sacrificing
Yeah.
your boy.
And you have to. Like,
You have to trade here.
yeah. Unless you feel that you've got the Kakadas Breath or like Hammer Spark in there. Like, you kind of just got to do it.
Like Ballistamon here. Like, you got to kill that Ballistamon.
Yeah. And you don't even kill it either. Like, it just gets saved.
Yep.
Which means if you get another Zen-Zero, it comes back out. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, that can swing and then Digivolve into something.
Yeah, the Garuru X or the Melga X, since it has the X antibody.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yep. So for 4,
4, swing into the Ballista,
and then
unsuspend, and put that back in hand. All right. Which Sparrow back in hand is the best one because it has no way to play it for free and it does really nothing.
But now he has something to Digivolve.
It's true though. That is true.
4 memory though. I mean, I don't think his hand's that good necessarily. Oh, he could do that. So he has Sparrow. I saw another Zenjiro. So he can Zenjiro the Ballista out,
Yeah.
which then puts him back up to 3 memory.
Yeah. It's just rough that. Oh, don't do that. Oh man,
Why?
that's
I'm
because
curious.
because the unsuspend is going to proc again this next turn.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why would you attack
Yeah. With what? The
Darula?
yeah, don't agree with
I
that.
wouldn't have attacked with the Darula. I would have just let it sit and build a wide board. Because if
Because the blocker's only for that one turn.
Yeah.
Because I think he's got a tamer in hand, right? Zen-Zero.
Yeah, because Zenjiro is now going to play a Ballista, but you'll gain 2 memory. But the issue here is when that unsuspends, it'll bounce back to your hand.
Yeah.
So what value do you gain from
You
it?
don't get a lot, yeah. And then I guess Shoutmon for 4. Finding a Zen-Zero number 3, baby.
Hey. I'm trying to remember. Wait. Oh, bounce the Shoutmon.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Did we just do the same thing from earlier where someone searched and then returned the card to their hand after they searched? I was like,
Yeah, but I don't. Ballista's blocker though, right?
yeah, Ballista has the blocker. So I was like, why? You have minimum 2 checks next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
If assuming the Ballista lives.
yeah. Or it doesn't get bottom deck.
And well, with two security, you can just do cross 5 and then swing with the Sparrowmon that's in hand or that's in raising.
So he needs to draw 1 to try to get his card count up to 8.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right, he's going to block it. So this swing will do 2.
Wait, why would you block there?
Probably. I don't know, actually. Because I feel like this swing would be more the one that you want to block, right? Sparrow and Stars.
But that's the other thing about Crossheart, where your security is very...
Great, yeah. You get so much value off of it, too.
Well, you either get, like, everything,
Mm-hmm.
or you get nothing.
Right, Hammer Spark up for 2.
Blitz Omni?
And then
Oh, choking.
choking, yeah. But if you have all your pieces, or even if you're just missing one, which on board, yeah, if you have cross 5 in hand, you probably
He does have cross 4 though, right? Because he added it.
Yeah. Oh, well, you don't have. Sorry, you're missing out on. Oh.
You don't have Taiki though.
Hammer Spark is such a good card.
It is a great card.
I think it just lost you the game.
I think you lose here, but
this is why we play Hammer Spark.
I agree and disagree at the same time.
Come on, come on.
What do you do here? Like, you have 2 attacks here. So why wouldn't you swing with the Melga first? Why wouldn't you swing with Melga X first?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out why you wouldn't swing with Melga X first in this situation. Because then you would have 2 checks.
Yeah, this is a weirdo.
Oh, he has the Omni.
Oh, yeah, he's just going to swing for...
He has Omni.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes a little bit more sense. Which wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
And that is the end of that one. Super close ending there.
So that could be an issue also for Raul in that literally the Melga could bounce it to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So just some things to consider before they begin.
And looks like we got that, and MetalGaruru is going first.
Finds the Gabu. And plays another Gabu. I believe that is the winner, Gabumon, from BT, I want to say 9.
Well, the Goblin's from PT5, right?
Correct.
But it's a winner from... Yeah, I see
the pre-release, yeah. I don't remember if it was the pre-release for BT9 or BT10, but...
I think it was 9.
I think it was 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Psychemon on the other side, and then... Okay, that's super good tamer for
Pretty
you.
good. Pretty good. That's already has both purple and yellow colors out. That could be a lot of value if he wants to, flame Hellscythe right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. And, like, if they try to be aggressive with these rookies, then they get 2 extra memory this next turn.
Yep. That's huge. He's like, nah. Omni X. Oh, what a weird, reveal. So he bottom decks Cool Boy X Antibody and Omnimon X Antibody.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the one of only in the deck, so we know that won't be an endgame finisher moving forward.
Yeah.
Unless he draws enough. Mako... Oh god, how do you pronounce her last name? Mochizuki?
I don't know, but does it add a purple multicolor or
it
just
has to be a purple multicolor, I believe.
Okay, so it can add Death Exmon, right?
I believe. Or is it purple? Let's double check. Mastemon is another deck that I'm not too all familiar with. Mako Mochizuki. You may reveal the top 3 of your cards of your deck. Add 1 purple or yellow Digimon card from among them to your hand, and then you trash the rest.
Okay, cool. Because I know the all turns on play is that if you have a 2-color purple,
2-color
yellow,
yeah.
purple yellow, yeah. Because I didn't know if Death X could have been picked up because it's a purple black multicolor.
She could have. She can pick up
yeah.
the Death X, yeah. Cool Boy comes down. Memory choking to 1. I didn't see what the reveal in Grab was. Psychemon finally gets promoted. I think the reason why he didn't bring up Psychemon yet is because he wanted a stable purple source, just in case he needed to flame Hellscythe or something.
Yeah.
Now that he's pushed forward, he can kind of be a little bit more aggressive. Psychemon doesn't really do anything for this particular matchup, and so because of that, you can kind of just swing in. Oh, but he's just gonna go Magna Angemon right off the bat. So, trying to cushion the security for a little bit. That's a lot of memory to give to a Melga X player.
It is. Yeah, it is quite a bit. Especially when they have another rookie. But, I guess they're still searching.
Well, there's X Antibody, there's the Garuru, but you don't have battle protection. So the question is, do you have battle protection? Do you have the Garuru X in hand?
So that was just another Garuru, right?
So probably he already has Promo Garurumon in hand.
Yeah, and he just needs another way to search. I mean, it's a Digi for 1 to search.
Yeah. thinking, does he want to just Digivolve one of the Gabumons for 1 memory? Because it is just Gabumon.
Yeah.
This is one of those instances, again, where if you Digivolve this BT5 Garurumon, this is event pack 2, by the way, of this copy specifically. If you Digivolve on top of a Gabumon, if it's Gabumon X and there's no Gabumon underneath, you do not gain that memory back. Still not finding that battle protection. So is he going in to just draw, potentially? So draw, restand at 7k. Security check. Hits a black Gatomon.
Yeah, just nearly small. Like, it's barely big enough.
Yeah, 6k, right?
Yeah. Swinging again.
Draw, and there's the Flame Hell Scythe. Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't get to delete the WereGarurumon because it's just too big this turn.
But you can, the Gabu or I guess the Garuru that can
Garuru, yeah, well, that's a good hit. You can play the Black Gato too.
And then it's a multicolor, so you get the memory back on your turn.
And it's over.
All right, so it's a super good hit for you there.
And because now your security is less than your opponent's, TK and Kari procs and gives you 2 memory.
And is this a 6k on your opponent's turn, or is the 1k boost on both turns?
The Sunamon is only on your turn.
Yeah. Cool. So you could crash something here if you wanted to.
Could crash that Angemon in.
Argo into a Lady Dev, which is big enough to
just clear it outright.
Clear it outright, yeah.
You now also have instant access to Mastemon right here.
Yeah. Oh, and with the... That is starting to look really good. So if you have Mastemon in hand, you can swing in with the Lady Dev. Then you can go into Mastemon, play the Chaos mode, and then pop the other 2 cards on the board.
I'd probably swing Lady into the WereGaruru.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you said security.
No.
No, my bad.
That is scary.
That is too scary.
All right, no battle protection there. Yeah, because it's 8k to 6k.
Yep.
Swing Psychemon. Oh, dangerous territory. All right, you're fine.
Dangerous indeed. If that was a Hammer Spark, that instant turn ends. It could have been a Cocytus Breath. We've seen Christian run the Cocytus Breath too, so we know there are a lot of things.
Yeah. Now, even if you didn't have this, you could have swung with the Magna Angemon and then used the TK and Kari to -1k it to be a 6k to 5. So, but it looks like I think Mastemon's a play. They did discard a Gatomon, so it could be a situation where instead of popping the Cool Boy, they find more value just going into Gato and finding like another stack for you to go into.
I kind of feel like you'd want to go into the Lucemon because you want to. Oh,
you don't have the play. All right, adding the
interesting
Nidhogg. All right, so either just doesn't have the Maste or just seeing that this is a stronger play in their mind.
Interesting. I think they don't feel too threatened for the fact that they need specifically Gabumon X, the Garurumon, and then the WereGarurumon to climb up in their complete evolution chain.
And for the record, if they did get Mastemon, so if they didn't have it, playing this Gato to find it is not a bad play. Because the inheritable... Oh, no, that's not black. It's black Gato, not regular Gato underneath there. That's right.
Correct. So that's the only unfortunate thing. But at this point... Christian has already used up enough memory and enough of his resources at this point that we know for sure that he's not going to be doing much damage this turn, and we know that he's going to, he has to minimize giving Raoul 1 memory.
Yeah.
Going into Cool Boy, though. That's not terrible. 1. There's Ice Wall, but there's the Garuru X and the WereGaruru X, so...
Decided to add the level 5 WereGaruru X.
So Ice Wall we've seen go to the bottom. We've seen 1 Spark.
Yeah. Now I'd probably swing with Gabu. Yeah. Hitting into a... All right, it is no longer your turn. How? Oh, no. The Maiko is already...
Maiko's already...
Yeah. If that hadn't been procced, man...
What do you get here? There's another Gatomon in there.
There's another Gatomon, which could help you find what you need.
I'd play the Gatomon. I'd do it.
There could be Gazi, though, to prevent your opponent from using...
Gazi is pretty strong, too.
Gazi's
a pretty strong play.
It looks like Psychemon.
Going for Psych. Why? Why the Psychemon?
I could not tell you.
Interesting. I always like finding the cards and adding them to my hand. So if I get the opportunity to,
That blue Memboos is finding only Gabus.
and losing another X antibody. So far we know there's no X antibody, there's no Hammer Spark, and we've seen one Hammer Spark in security.
Yeah.
But we don't know of any other, like the second copy, we don't know of any more X antibodies because I think he's already bottom decked 2 of them.
Yeah, I think it was just he was maybe worried of the Death X play. Because this could, if he's got another Black Auto in hand, there's a strong chance that this just wins. But this could also, like, now if you have like a DNA,
gain a memory
off the Nidhogg discard.
That's so good. Undefeated left are 11.
Yeah, and 8 of them are MetalGarurus.
Yep.
There's a Mastemon, a Wargray X, and a Blue Flare who are undefeated right now, on top of the Mastemons.
Oh, swinging with Magna?
He dies.
Why? Oh, you have another Magna.
Yeah, because you can eventually get the reduction if you play.
I don't think.
Let's see. Second, there's surely just a Black Auto in hand.
Okay. What's the play? Black Auto costs 6.
Yeah. Also, hard casting a.
I don't think you run promote in this build.
There are ways to trigger the Myco as well to get.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And that is it.
Oh, Black Auto is 5?
Yeah, it's 5, and it cost 1 less because of Myco.
Oh, I thought it was 6 for some reason.
It's a good card.
Pretty good.
Mastemon takes this top one.
Pretty good.
And we'll see how game 2 goes. But yeah, obviously I think this deck is tacked more for this kind of faster meta. There were some good security hits like the Hell Scythe.
Oh,
double Hell Scythe, yeah.
2 Flame Hell Scythes in the security.
That just helps. I mean, very few Mastemons lose from having both on the first early procs and having cards to generate from that. All of that is great.
Granted, I don't know. Would you have swung with the Magna Angemon earlier?
No, just to leave up the the play for
Mastemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even like the play is that like even if you swing with the lady, if the Magna lived and one of the Lady Deaths lived, you could just DNA for free for another swing, which is strong. And we'll just see. Okay, just doing a good old. Here are all my cards.
I have never seen this shuffling method.
Yeah, I've never either. I mean, I have been tempted sometimes, especially when I get a bad hand, just like put everything in, just do like the wax on, wax off kind of shuffle.
Fashion. My cousin did that the first time I played Digimon with him, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
It's like it is incredibly randomized, and like I guess so, man. But if you imagine if you presented your deck to your opponent to have them a cut, and you're like, "All right."
Yeah, no.
Sir, there's like a couple $100 of Death X mods in there. Please stop.
I think the issue for me also is the fact that like when you draw your card, that you don't know which cards are right side up and which ones are upside down.
Yeah.
So that's the next thing that you have to deal with.
All right, and looks like we are starting off.
Who is starting? It looks up. Mastemon starting. Sunomon from BT. Ooh, 6?
Yeah.
6. Digivolves in a Candlemon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that Candlemon does, to be honest.
You gain a memory when you play something that's purple.
No, Scythe and... what was the other card? I didn't see it.
I didn't see the other one either, but yeah, Scythe is already... I mean, at least you got a hit, right? At least you drew a card, but...
Yeah. Davis. Ooh, good hit, too. Revealing... Ooh. Well, bye, cool boy.
Yeah.
So we won't be relying on Cool Boys much this game.
He's protecting the bottom of your deck. Don't worry about it.
Yep. He's cool about it.
Yeah. Gonna go cool off.
Yeah, he's chilling.
We're the worst. We're the worst commentators they could have hired for any event ever.
So reinforcing memory boost. Limited card for obvious reasons. Man, you remember when that boy was at 4?
Yeah. Nasty. And I still didn't see it.
Adds the oh god, what is it called? May Crackmon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Gabu for 3 looking at top 3.
Spark, Melga X, Gabu X. Only one option.
Yeah.
So we've seen Spark, we've seen 2 Cool Boys. Underworld's call got pitched. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Which is good for being able to play like a Gatomon, which again, like you can play proc the Mako from that as well.
Yeah. It's also good like discard fodder too, because then you can just draw another card.
Yeah. This is definitely like a discard heavy version of it, especially with the Sunamons as one of the eggs, if not four of them.
We're definitely seeing.
I think Christian's is able to set up a little bit more of this game.
I agree. I just don't know whether he's gonna go. If he has the promo where Garurumon, I probably just put it in the raise. Because.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't have protection and it doesn't have any buffs. So, Flame Hell Scythe.
Yeah, but you know that you have 3 memory next turn because you're Davis.
Yeah.
That is
Magna. Recover.
Up to 7 in that security right now.
Alright, come on, Melga. Let's go.
Alright, where Guru?
So the Underworld's Call can play the Black Automon that costs 5, and then since Underworld's Call all costs 4, and you played a 2-colored purple-yellow Digimon, you can suspend the Mako, Mochizuki in order to gain a memory back. So
so it's a
3-cost option card.
Or a 3-cost for Black Gato, which is Rush, which is great for finishing the game.
And that's how it finished the game last time. We've seen Hybrid for game, now we saw Black Automon for game.
And remember Bushy for game?
Yeah, those were the days.
Alright, Found's 1, and it's just the X antibody, the one you don't expect to hit.
Yep.
And, passing it from there. So it did swing in with the promo. It hit a Mastemon in the first, so we know the deck is running it now. It's our first confirmation of that.
I mean, I just call it Angels.
Yeah,
Angels and a candle.
Mm-hmm.
Right now. What do you do in this situation? Do you pop the reinforcing memory boost? Because that's...
I mean, if you have a Black Gato in hand, you could do the whole thing where you go up the chain and then you...
Kill the Davis.
And even... What? If you play Black Gato with Mako out, okay, you're...
may crack.
Yep, the vicious mode. So, you get to reduce the cost by 1, and you can discard a card, right, to pop the Gabu.
Yep.
And then next turn you can do a Maste DNA. Oh, yeah, okay, yep, that is one you want to discard. I think you also get a draw from the Sunamon, nice, and then this lets you reduce
gain a memory,
and then the Gabu X is gone. All right.
He did add Garuru X earlier.
Yes.
So now he also has the X antibody, so he could put that underneath there and slip it, and then...
Yeah.
Oh, he has promo. Never mind, it's fine.
You always have promo. What do you mean? You always have promo. You run 7. Like, it's...
yeah. You almost always have it. Swing, battle protection.
Yeah.
Restand,
and waiting for the X-Ante to see
chaos, degradation.
Okay.
Chaos. See it.
And making sure that all the effects have procced and hits into... Okay.
Well, memory fixing's good.
Yeah. That is strong.
What are you going to do? Bounce my Magna Anch?
Oh, no.
My turn. And it's just like, okay, play this Magna Angemon.
Our turn.
Well, because now if the Magna Angemon does get bounced, Kari gains him a memory back whenever the security is recovered. The reinforced memory boost gives him +3 memory. So the Magna Angemon has become, in essence, just 6.
Yeah. All right, so putting the X-Ante underneath, doing a swing, any inheritables first, and then activating the X-Ante into... You could do...
Card draw with the promo Garurumon.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else. I think everything else is like DP buffs. So Tsunamon +1 on your turn. Gabumon +1 if you have 8 or more cards on all turns.
Design Digimon. Okay.
Ooh,
that's fine.
Just going straight to it.
Gets the restand
and
bounce back.
Goes.
Candle. It's lowest DP, right?
Yeah, lowest level, I believe.
Lowest level. Okay.
Yeah.
And purple mem boost and a
Gato.
All right. Down to 3.
You have literally +5 memory right now with your memory boosts. You start at 3, and you also have a reduction with Mako.
Oh, this is true.
Like That is so much value right there.
And then a free rookie that got bounced back to hand.
Like, we know right now that if he were to play the Mastemon, he can kill it.
Yeah,
he can kill the Melga immediately.
Kill the Melga with the Chaos, but not get rid of the Tamer at the same time.
Yeah. Wait, how can you get rid of the...
He can't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Chaos would be able to choose one or the other.
Yeah. I'd probably choose the Melga because there's nothing in Raise, so it's like, why do I care?
Yeah. But, you know, again, like, we're not... Okay. I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, and then top card is a Gabu. Alright. Fine.
Dang.
Fine.
I guess I'll start all over. You know, when I first read Chaos Degrade, I was just like, man, I don't like you.
Yeah. I remember when I thought it was too costly. You know, it cost too much to see play.
Yeah.
What a mistake.
Yeah.
It could cost 10, people would still play it.
Pre-release Makos are still very expensive. I think they're like $20 a copy.
Wow.
Yeah. I have like none. It's like one of the few pre-releases I'm looking for.
Ice Wall.
Oh no.
And then goes to 3.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, so just casually making a 7-card stack over there.
Yeah.
And ice walling. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you only have 3 security as Mastemon though. Like
He's getting a little low.
Yeah. I think that's like kind of the thing. Like Mastemon's a great deck when you only do like 1 or 2 hits per turn because that's usually about as fast as you recover it.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're able to just like start chunking away at it,
yeah, that's one of the big things. You know, looking at where we're at right now, it's kind of a, all right, I see what you're doing, but come on, pick up the time clock.
Mm-hmm.
Like the May Crack Vicious mode is puts him in a good position because it's purple or yellow, so you have immediate access. Now, if you have the Gatomon, I'd probably go Reinforced Memory Boost, pop it, go to 6, and then Gatomon in order to find stuff.
And it looks like they're agreeing with at least popping the boost.
Because then you'd search,
right?
And that the Gatomon is in there.
House Scythe for 6. Get the 1 back. No, you're at 7. Yeah. So
nothing. Nothing.
And then you get the
but you do gain a memory back.
Yeah. Still though.
I mean, they probably have the Lady Devi in hand.
That's true. Lady Devi probably will fix the woes we're seeing.
Yeah. Because Lady Devi here, you would draw 2, trash 2, proc Sunomon, and you draw another card.
Yeah.
That's the main...
It's draw... Discard 2, draw 4, right? Because of the Digivolution as well.
Oh, yeah.
What's in that hand that you are having a hard time? Looks like he's deciding if he wants to be greedy or not. Oh, Nidhogg.
What does that do, though?
Lets you draw a card, I guess, and discard 1, and then draw another one. And that seems to be it. Weird.
Oh, I think I know where his plan is going.
All right, hit me with it.
Well, we haven't seen the card, so I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're in between.
Shh.
All right, and let's see.
Here, let me show you real quick.
All right.
This was in the deck when I looked at the list.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right. Anyways, we're back to Christian. He's just deciding if they want to just try to end the game right here.
He didn't even swing.
He didn't even swing. Yeah, he's a nervous guy.
I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna bounce your candle. I don't like candles.
Well, I mean, like, it's scary because like there's potential lethal on the next side, right?
Yeah.
There is 5 cards there though.
Yeah.
I swear there was 4.
No, because remember he Chaos degraded the Melga X.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. Psych. Same Hell Scythe.
And you pitched a Magna earlier, so now you get a ban.
Recover. We know you have a Magna Angemon.
Yeah. But maybe just think he wants the Gato or not.
No. I don't think he has another. I don't think he has another Gato is the thing. I think there was only one Gato in the trash, and that's what he brought back with the last Flame Hell Scythe.
Gotcha. All right. Hammer Spark.
So now this Garurumon X is at 4K
Yes, I believe so.
with battle protection.
Yeah. All right. That.
Bounce the lowest level.
Yeah. Bounce the candle back to hand.
Oh no, giving a rookie to draw stuff. Oh, there might be an Omni X here. Well, we haven't seen the X Antibody option card. Still, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen the boss lady herself like make an appearance on the field. We've just seen Mastemon like show up in the security.
Yeah, we've yet to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just deep in thought here.
It's still his turn.
Yeah. We've got the halfway of the round is hitting right now. Probably don't use that finger, my guy.
Jeez.
All right, swinging,
2,
hitting 1.
Black Auto, and
Yeah.
it's like
And
Blitz on
then
me.
Blitz for game. Yeah, you
There
sure
it
do.
is. There's the Blitz.
And
Weaker security than the first game.
Yeah.
But-
It still had some good picks, but
No.
you would have had to have that Flame Hell Scythe on like the attack going in.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I think one thing that would make the yellow decks really powerful is the fact that if they had some way to manipulate their security a little bit more, like one thing I thought of was, what if they had cards that said, draw 2, add 1 to the top security, and then keep 1 in hand.
Yeah.
Like more of those types of effects would make security control very deadly. Like reinforcing memory boost was already an example of that. Reveal 2,
Yeah.
put 1 on top.
And doing you got time. You got 24 minutes. I would be very surprised. We have 4 of the other tables finished already. Do we know?
I'm on it. Table 1 was the MetalGaruru X Mirror. So
Okay.
the Melga 1. It looks like the War Grey lost.
War Grey lost.
And then Dan's also in Melga in the mirror match with David Lago,
Okay.
2-time champion.
Yeah.
Also, Dan won,
Yeah.
so that's a Melga. And it looks like Blue Flare won.
All right. So we have at least one non-Melga in the next round. Isn't that an accomplishment?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So we went into this round with 11 undefeateds. We will end it with either 5 or 6. And I think we've guaranteed at least 3 of them are Melga. One of them is Blue Flare. And then we'll see on the others. Yeah, surely the answer is Understrict, Reinforced Memory Boost, and Jet Sophie. that will change the meta.
It will definitely change. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well make HPD unlimited too.
Yeah. Why not? Unlimited meta. Why not?
Oh, man. What deck would actually be like top tier if you did that?
Probably something. We only have 1 ban card in the game, so probably the card that can abuse that.
So Lilith Loop?
Probably.
Because then they'd have access to 4.
Yeah.
Calling from Darkness.
Especially since we have better white tamers nowadays.
Oh, we would also have 4 Eismon. That'd be amazing.
All right. Anyways, we are here. We had 444 players enter today, ish. It might be plus or minus 1 or 2, but I wanted to say 444. So, and we're starting off with Gato in raising, and then a Garuru on the other side, and hard casting the Gobble to pass there. This Gato in raising means that you could just play Mastemon this next turn if you wanted to.
Accurate, especially if you go into a Lady Devimon and then
Oh, I mean, also just having a blue or purple yellow source.
What do you take?
Oh man! All right, so Digimon was the card we were talking about.
Yeah. Is it Ordine or Ordini?
I trust anyone but myself when it comes to pronunciations.
I have no idea. I called it Ordine, but whatever. It's fine. So adds the Lucy. I don't think Death X. I think that, like, bottom decking Death X is the right choice because your opponent's never gonna have that many like bodies out. That's one thing that where like people who say Death X is a really strong card. It is, but it depends on what matchup you're in.
Yep. All right, doing the X, getting nothing.
Okay, there's Ice Wall and Cool Boy again.
And so for the record, this is round number 6. We are on game 3, and this is at table 2 where both players are undefeated. Ending this round, we'll be having 5 or 6 undefeateds, which means we have 1 or 2 more rounds depending on pair downs and everything else.
Yep.
And any additional draws, which I'd be surprised with that. And going into this round, we had 8 undefeated MetalGaruru X, 1 Wargrey X, 1 Blue Flare,
There's
and this
Lady
Mastemon.
Devi. Well, we know Chaos Mode's gonna go in.
Yeah.
Trash. And then are you gonna pop the boost and then go into? I don't see a reason to really pop the boost necessarily.
And here's the thing, though, like you kind of want to go early into this Mass Day, but you don't get a lot of value from it. However,
No.
at the same time, 4 security is squeezes at 4, right?
But you also get to look at your security, so now you know what security bombs are in there.
That's fair.
So if you can, I would say go into the Magna Angemon, recover. I think the better play, I don't know, would you pop the boost? Because that would put your opponent to 4 versus putting them to 6.
I don't think it matters at this point. If you're giving them 4, you're giving them world already. So
Okay.
instead, just going there, adding either the Aandroidd or the Gazi, trashing the other 2. Yeah, I think Gazi there is fine.
Yeah.
Passing 2, which means that you are not able to digivolve up into the Wereguru right now without
For annoying
Hammer
plays.
Spark, which we do know that Christian is running.
The pair down, by the way, was Melga versus Security Control, so that very well could also be a draw.
That could be a draw too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if Brian doesn't win,
Yeah.
we have 5 undefeateds.
Yep. Just wow. Hits Kari in security. Nice. It's good to have memory.
It sure is, don't it? All right. Yeah, passing again. There's 3 security left, which Wereguru can eat up. Very nice. Is there protection on that though?
No.
No.
It is literally it's exposed and vulnerable.
It's just the promo line, right?
Yep. It is literally the promo line. Popping this puts you to 5. You can play another Godamon to search 3 off the top, and then gain a memory back.
That seems to be the play.
And then you already have because you can add 2 cards.
Yeah. With Gato, yeah.
Yeah. And gain a memory. And then after that, you can go into that Aandroidd you just added. Still surprised that we haven't seen the Mastemon. I'm so confused.
All right, swinging with Lady Dev into that, which is fine. Getting the draw 1, discard 1 with the Nyaramon. Nyara?
Nyaro.
Nyaro. Duh.
Nyaramon.
Duh, because it's a little cat thing.
Yeah.
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 Then what?
Yeah, what do you do from here?
So many times I just see people look at their hands like that, and they're like, man, I wish these cards were better. Like, just the way, like, if they stare at it long enough.
Maybe this will change.
Maybe I was looking at a card wrong.
Oh, just Gazi? Interesting.
Fine. But you could easily just lose right here.
Yeah.
But it would be a
Yeah.
little unlikely, and it would, Christian would have to have the soul read that there's nothing above 7 or 6K in that security.
Yeah.
And no bully cards or anything else.
He does have plus 1,000 DP buff. 2,000, I believe, with even that Gabumon. I don't know if that's the EX1 or the other one. Swings. He's going for it. Draw 1 for Promo Garurumon's effect. restand first before you draw. Why you no unsuspend? Oh. Nothing?
Yeah, just resolving the effects.
Except the tamer.
Yeah. And then unsuspend, yeah.
Don't you unsuspend first?
You can decide what you proc. They're all when attacking effects, right?
Okay.
All right, and so you were able to swing over Lady
okay.
Dev, and then you do get to bounce the Gato back to hand. Also,
he bounced Ghazi because I think he has the.
Oh, the Ghazi.
Yeah,
Okay,
he bounced Ghazi.
I see. Okay,
Swing 2 checks.
2, yeah. Because Hammer Spark into
Double Spark, Melga wins him the game here.
Or single Spark into the Classic Collection. Oh, but it's not that. You still get the double check and that return to hand. But then at the same time, it lines up for a really good
Mastemon it's really good.
If you have it. Which we haven't seen all game.
We saw it go from security to trash. But other than that, man, he was starting out really strong, but I don't know like what components he was missing.
Yeah, but you can't. Like, you'd have to go, like, Lady Devi into discarding Nidhogg to discard 1.
Yeah.
Or just Chaos Degradation here.
Because he also could have Digivolved the Gatomon into the Aandroidd.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that would have changed anything.
But he could.
Let's
see, table 6 is still being played. So Pair Down is still being played and table 1 is still being played, right?
Yep.
Oh no, they reported.
No, table 1 already reported.
Alright, so we have
table 2, 6 are the only ones left.
Yeah, so we have 4 guaranteed undefeated right now. One of them being Wargrey X, 3 of them being MetalGaruru. The winner of this game, and then Brian Dew, if he wins the Pair Down, is.
Wait, did you say Wargrey X?
Sorry,
Blue Flare.
Wargrey X lost. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. But high roll.
All right, Raul's still thinking about this. All right, pushing.
Yeah, I think he was really debating on whether he wanted to push it up or not.
Yeah. Because you need to. Okay.
You have to Chaos Degrade. That is your only option. You can't Battle Protect.
And there's Cool Boy. And then giving them 5 to work with is a lot.
It is.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's a better play. And if they choke you to 3 again, you still don't have a way to Gato into Maste.
Yeah. Because he could climb the entire line right now. You got Sunomon plus 1000 DP. You got starter deck Gabumon from the Old Force starter deck plus 1000 DP. If you have 8 or more cards in hand, Gabu X now gives you an extra layer of protection. Going into a Garurumon. Promo Garurumon lets you draw a card every time you attack. Garuru X for battle protection? Question mark.
Yep.
I mean, at this point, I feel like he has the perfect evolution chain to climb up to. At 3 memory, too. So when you gave him 5 memory, you can easily go up your entire chain.
Yep.
So now you have the Weregarurumon. You can go Weregaruru X for even a 3rd level of protection. But at this point, the best thing you could do would be to just Digivolve it into the level 6.
Yeah. And it looks like he's just going straight up the chain.
Yeah, because if you go straight into your level 6 chain, you can go X Antibody next turn, swing with Omni for game.
Double Spark, and then...
going into Melga.
Oh, Cool Boy.
Interesting. Sure. Double hit.
Oh, double hit. Nice.
Double hit. So those 2 sparks,
just
-2.
Yeah.
Cool Boy, -1. And then playing the Cool Boy got you back +1. Or net +1 for the Cool Boy. And then just playing a blue Mem Boost, like, puts him right at 3. The question becomes, do we think Christian has the Omnimon X Antibody at this point?
They're playing like they do have it, right?
Because if you have it, you literally just push up, go into level 6. Because you have now at this point, if you choke your opponent to, if Raul puts Christian to 2 memory, Mem boost, Melga X, swing.
Yeah.
Omnimon X wins. So this is another one of those instances where he has to recover.
Mm-hmm. Even if he recovers, it's not...
Recovering 1 isn't bad, but it's still not enough to save him.
No, it's not. Okay, reinforce. You are recovering 1, and you are adding...
Neither is a good option.
Yeah. You get the 2 back. I honestly would have played the Mako... No, Mako...
You'd be banking on your last card being a Flame Hell Scythe.
That's fair.
But here, it's like, okay, 1... He probably has the Melga from EX1 too, like at this point. So that's going to be a bunch of cards.
Yeah, the only rough thing is that you are going to have to do 2 checks with this.
Yeah.
Which normally you think is a good thing, but something like this can be really troublesome.
But you know what the top is, so you can go Battle Protection. You can put the X antibody underneath, swing with Garuru X, go into the Melga X, restands it, mid Digivolution.
Yeah, but you don't...
It does pass the turn.
Yeah, it still passes the turn. Okay, well that changes that. So you do it for 4, draw 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it only gets back 2.
Yep.
However, you have X ante in your hand.
Yep.
You swing. You have the Metal Gray X ante. You restand by digivolving into its reduced, and you get the Cool Boy.
You have Battle Protection, and but the thing is, the Melga X at this point is going to be +1, +2, and so it's 14.
Yeah.
So
you restand it with its own suspension effect.
Yep.
And then you put the
Bounce
Psychemon back in hand.
Yep.
And we see what that last security is, and if it makes a difference.
Oh, because the Garurumon is mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory. Yeah.
There's no.
And it is a
creepy
you are fine.
Yep.
He must have checked it earlier because he very quickly did that, and that is.
He was looking for a level 6.
Yes, sure was.
Could not find it
for like the whole game. Right?
Yeah,
the whole match.
Very very odd.
Yeah, but that is going to be
the end of this round. I think that's the last undefeated round.
Pair down lost.
Pair down. So Brian do lost. So we have 5 undefeateds going to this, which are here. We're just going to go back to us. Then we don't have anything, I think, announced for January or February besides strictly nationals.
Going into Upa right off the bat, Upamon goes into the Gaussmon. Gaussmon, when it's deleted, you can play a suspended Blue Flare Digimon. And then right off the bat, Kiriha Aonuma. A memory-fixing tamer that is basically a Taiki, but for Blue Flare.
Yeah, and that is important. And one thing about Blue Flare is that it does get a lot of card draw as well.
Those Decadramons.
Oh, yeah.
So much value.
So much value.
On the other end, we have Zoe Orimoto hitting the battlefield after a raise for Patamon. And then from there, they added the Kazemon before playing Tai and Kari Kamiya.
One thing that I'm kind of just noticing, too, is that... Oh, boy. Is that this is a super great setup for like on webcam because he's got like the extra long playmat and or mouse pad, which we saw earlier just gets super filled up. This is not like
100%.
a stretch. Like if I was playing Crossheart at 100%, I want this playmat, right?
Yeah.
So compared to like a regionals where it's about half his size.
Yeah. This is a very wide lens too for what you can do. So the Gaussmon checked into literally a reinforcing memory boost, and he just played a Greymon to just pass the turn.
Yeah.
Other end, we had another Tai and Kari being played. You gain memory when Lonki Adastocto
on a 3.
Right on 3.
Your favorite.
I know it's my favorite. This is the first time we've seen it.
All right, did I add this just for you to my stash of cards?
Lonki Adastocto is a 8-cost yellow option card. When it's checked in security, if you have 3 or more security, you minus 12,000 DP something. If you have 3 or less security, you get to basically put one of your opponent's Digimon on top of the security. So The fact that it was checked at the 4th slot means that you now have 3 security, which means you have double removal.
Yes.
Value.
Value. Very value. And you don't get the undeletion as long as you sequence it right for the guy. And so it looks like they are going to go into the metal gray Digicross. Just one swing and another tamer. You are gaining 3 extra memory this next turn.
Doki Betamon to cut them off.
Yeah, so that stops the reinforcing. You have 2 security, which is quite scary.
Yeah. They go up to 6 from Tai and Kari. Patamon comes up. You know, we saw this last time. Do you think he has the Rapidmon?
Rapidmon would definitely help you here.
Nope.
Not immediately. So going into the
Zephyrmon, then the Jet Sophie, the
sick one of.
Is that a pre-release too? Looks shiny.
I mean, the pre-releases are significantly cheaper now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So recovers, goes back to 3 security. Patamon swinging in. Draw 1 with Upamon.
We know what it is.
Gaussmon.
Is that Pata a 2K? I swear it was a 1K.
It's... well, they didn't tap the Tai and Kari. I thought it was 1K as well. I think they're just waiting. Yeah. Well,
No.
never mind.
Alright, so doing that. Suspending that, popping it, gaining the memory back. Because it's dead afterwards.
Yeah.
And then you can swing Jet Sylphie into the metal gray.
Yes. It does have save, though.
It does have material save, which could be tricky, because if you have another one, you're going to have 2 attacks now because these are going to be stunned. Or because you just have 2 Digimon out.
Yeah. Zoe, Yellow Mem Boost, and Zephyr. Only 1 hit off that Yellow Mem Boost.
And that's all you need, though.
Yeah, it really is. Pushing up, you got Gaussmon again. Swinging in. No Digimon with no Digivolution sources, so...
And we got another tamer.
As expected.
Now, if you had like the security attack +1 Greymon and Metal Gray in hand, you could pretty much just win right here.
Surai.
Oh, all right.
Ooh.
So it removes
only 1 target, though. You can't target multiple Digimon. You only target 1. So the Jet Sylphimon cannot attack. I don't know. Would you have done that, or would you have Surai the Rapidmon?
Rapidmon has...
Rapid can still Armor Purge.
Yeah, but Jet Sylphie might be more difficult to Digivolve on top of to let it attack. I don't know. Yeah, getting rid of the... Yeah, I probably would have the other one, because then I can get around the Armor Purge. I think that's the call I would make.
So Surai makes it so that you strip 4 off the top of one of your opponent's Digimon, and then all the Digimon with no Digivolution sources cannot attack. Another Surai!
Alright. Must be nice.
Oh, hey, I would like to raise you. Your cracked security with my cracked security. Venusmon coming in. So now all Digimon with security attack.
How do you spell Surai?
Sourai.
Oh, there's a U.
Yeah. Hits another Curia off the top. I mean, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that one right.
Yeah, this is an EX3 card that it wasn't on my radar immediately, but I've been seeing it.
So good.
Yeah, it's very good.
So good. Oh, a Quadramon was in security? What? Oh, no, they just played it. Oh, man. Ram that Gaussmon into... Wait, it has security attack -1, so it won't check.
But,
They rammed it into the Rapidmon.
Yeah, so then you get the card draw from Upa. Yeah.
And then Decker coming in for
Drawing
3.
4 draws.
4? Oh,
It's
yeah,
one
draw
draw,
1. Yeah,
and then
three
3
for each Digimon.
And it's not a one Digivolving effect either. You're fighting another Gaussmon. Again, best rookie in the deck.
So good. There's only one other Gaussmon, and it's not good. Though it's actually kind of funny if you think about it.
Alright, another Metal Gray. This will let you swing twice, and it will let you stun as well.
Yep. And you don't want to have security attack plus anything.
Yeah. This could just attack, swing over the
Rapid.
But though the one
It's
attacking
stunned.
won't restand it, though.
Yeah, it's
It's none of
stunned.
the, yeah.
So you could just swing in and not care.
But it has security tech -1, so it would just simply be to pop the Rapidmon. And
Oh,
know the when it
is Venus's effect universal? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Then the Decker Gray comes into play.
Yeah, so we went into
And since he has less security, gain 2 and then gain 3 from the Tainkari.
Mm-hmm.
So every turn, you were starting your turn at minimum 6.
Yeah.
Oof. And we saw this last time too, where it was just like, okay, put a Tamer out, hybrid.
Okay.
Tamer out, hybrid. Shakua. The one.
This will let you bounce back the Decker,
Yes,
I suppose?
the Decker Gray.
Yeah.
No, it has to be the Decker Dramon.
Is it?
It's
No, because I think you only have 3 security, so it doesn't bring it back.
then if it's... I thought he had 4.
He might have 4. He had the 2 dice and he recovered 1, so yeah, he's at 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing there. If he swung with Cordramon, he could have just had game by doing Shakua afterwards. So
You don't know if it's going to survive, though, I think, is the thing.
that's very fair. Yeah. And TK finding...
I saw a Tamer in the other one.
Yeah.
So there's a Tamer.
Actually, there might be something stunned that we don't know about either because of Blue Flare.
Yeah. But Blue Flare stunning something gets reset if you DNA with it, too.
That's
so.
fair. Yeah, my guess is that Cordramon may have been stunned, but even you played Venusmon last turn, so I don't think it would get that effect.
Yeah, the Cordramon was used as the blue source, which is so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, saving the Decker. Oh, you know what? The Decker Dramon... No, it wouldn't activate the one Digivolving because the security effects. Yeah.
Yep.
Because of Venus.
Yep.
Everything leads back to Venus.
Not on this planet. Sunrise.
All right.
Yo.
That does get around that armor purge.
Yeah, because you're gonna armor purge because it gets deleted, but then the status effect still maintains itself. So then you have to,
and then you can still save the other two.
Yeah. Like it's not terrible.
No.
It's just extra steps.
But
2 security, man.
There's pseudo lethal kind of maybe. We'll see what we get here.
So we swing. Does it die?
No.
Of course it doesn't.
You don't get the draw either. And so far he's hit at least 2 1-0s, right? The Susanumon, or not the Susanumon, but the
Cordra and the Shakua. Oh,
no,
the Rise, Sunrise.
Sunrise and the Jet Sophie.
Yeah.
That we know that are 1-0s because you literally can't have 2 of them.
Yeah. Mailbird. What does this accomplish? What does Mailbird do?
I believe you got a Metal Gray back to hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then, isn't this just lethal here with a?
It could be.
Cocytus? Oh, there's a Greymon.
Yeah.
And a nice Greymon. Those are like 23 now.
Oh, baby.
Bruh.
It's the Innocence Blizzard.
Bruh.
But, I mean, you definitely have a hybrid in your hand. There's no shot you don't have a hybrid
There's
in your
no
hand.
way.
There's no way.
You have to have the hybrid for game here.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
All right. And that is game number 1 there. For people just joining on in, Luis is the pair. He got paired up. Eduardo is the pair down. And so if Luis wins this game, not only do we guarantee a Blue Flare finals.
Or you mean a Melgax.
Or yeah. What world would I live in with a Blue Flare finals? A Melga finals. And yeah, next round is the last one.
To be fair, that round will probably be like 20 minutes.
Yes. I would not be surprised. Unless it's Dan, because Dan likes to run down the clock. I said his name. He's not even watching. He's playing, but
Dan will think.
Yeah, he's a thinker.
He thinks. You remember the last time I co-commentated with you, and we were just like, he shouldn't attack because there's probably an Innocence Blizzard in that security. And then they attacked, and we were like, "Oh, there's the."
Yeah, that's what
innocence.
that Innocence Blizzard like reminded me of. Like, dang, there it is.
Like, man, the card's still good, even
Yeah.
though it's from BT8. It's still good. Is it BT8? I think it's BT8.
I think so. I think it was like the only non-hybrid card. Like blue when we had blue hybrid.
Yeah.
And we went to BT8 meta.
Because BT7 was like hybrids.
Yeah, BT8 was DNA stuff, right?
Yeah.
Innocence Blizzard was like the only card you added from BT8.
Yeah. And people were just like, hey, it's still BT7 meta with Innocence Blizzard. 3 Tommies, Innocence Blizzard, Howling Moon Boost. Nah, you don't need them now. You just use the Innocence Blizzard. All right. Players are setting back up again.
Here we go. And this is going to be game 2. Again, Luis is on game point for this one, and Eduardo has to...
Advantage.
Yeah, advantage point. Maybe better.
Who's going first? I mean...
Probably set control. I would think Eduardo would want to go
Cupimon,
second.
man, that's a great
that's...
like top egg. Like, you don't care. You get a draw.
Yeah,
like,
we were talking about this yesterday. Like, what's the play? Upa or Kirby? Like, do I always... Like, maybe get a turn 1 draw or just late game draw? Yeah, he's hitting the good stuff already.
And he knows what's in security now, too.
Yeah.
Like, that is the biggest power move there. Upa.
These are both cards that came out of set 1, and it's still one of the strongest turn 1 plays.
Yeah.
All this is set 1 cards. And with the starter deck.
Plays the Kiriha, and that's pretty much it.
Plays the Millbird to play the Kariha.
Yeah.
All right, the double.
Double Cody.
Yep, so if you push up the Pada, you can start with 5 memory next turn.
And at the same time, you have that Rapidmon for some goody good.
All right, Venus triggers the on deletion. Oh, he's like, yes.
Yes, finally, not jamming.
Yeah, just they're not a tamer. he like handed him like 6 tamers last game. Like,
yeah, like literally, that was all he could do.
Is this helpful? Do you want this?
Yeah.
All right, and into a okay there. All right, there it is.
Here we go.
But it lives, so we could do a MetalGaruru for a not MetalGaruru. I'm so tempted to say MetalGaruru, Metal Greymon. But
yeah, blazing.
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you add here? You got double Metal Gray, and you also have a male bird.
Probably just that.
Okay. Like, I felt like you would want to add, like, the double Metal Gray. Can you add double Metal Gray off of Blazing?
You can, yeah.
Okay, so I was like, why wouldn't you do that? Cause,
Probably
like,
he has a 3rd copy in his hand, probably. Yeah, Blazing Memory Boost is a heck of a card.
if you hit everything you need.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you use this. So the Cody lets you start at 5.
Yep. And then...
You Digi for 4.
Yep. So then everything dies.
Everything dies. They get saved. And then you gain a memory from the Pada.
Yep.
And then you swing there.
-2 on the security.
Yeah.
So it lives.
Yep. Because it's technically an 8K. And then
Cordramon
Cordramon to draw 2 more. But two Digimon out is dangerous.
Yeah. We've seen this play though already. We've seen this play. The problem is I think Blue Flare has a slight disadvantage to this because you don't stun.
No.
Especially if you DNA. You're like, okay, you stunned my stuff. I don't care. Just attack.
Yeah, and I believe both are stunned now, right?
Yeah, both are stunned right now with Metal Gray's effect.
And you get to swing twice.
So 1. Sunrise Buster!
Oh, no. Like, even if you don't have a tamer, okay, you have a TK, which you're using. Hopefully one of those is yellow.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
All right, one is yellow. Okay, the other one's a TK. Yeah, that's probably a safer pick.
Yeah. I think at this point you'd probably play the TK.
Yeah, and saving those back, all right.
Yeah. Oh, you play the other TK just to like double check like everything looks good.
Well, you can pop the boost and your Crystal, Kariha.
Kiriha is currently suspended.
Yeah.
It's not like Cross 4. Can you imagine if Cross 4 was if Metal Grandma was like, oh yeah, at the end of attack, delete this Digimon and then unsuspend one of your Kiriha.
Easy. All right, for 3. I mean, you could have them in hand. Okay, just Melbird for that.
Metal Gray back to hand.
Yeah.
I'll do it again next turn.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like why I think Mailbird was maybe the play, just so you could recycle them. But...
There's one issue here, though, and that's I feel like... I think that's lethal right here.
No.
He has enough tamers. He's at 6 memory.
Alright, well, this gets around not being able to attack. So I guess, you're still missing one. Also, you only have 3, so you don't return something back to hand. Also, I think table 2 just finished.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
And Dan is undefeated. Potentially going to those finals. If round 8 is a final round.
I forgot they were stunned, so that's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they got lethal. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Shakumon in, making the security weaker with Tankari.
Totally fine. You could, man, if you could have gone a little bit taller, you could have, like, not using the Codys to give the minus. Is it rough?
Do you have Jet Sophie?
Alright,
Okay. But nothing happens there.
Alright, another one.
Oh, there is another Shakua. You recover? Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get... I feel like the ordering is off, because if you did the other way, you would have been able to get rid of the male bird. But I'm not sure what the draws were. And then...
Just give me memory. I want memory.
And two bodies out. This is, again, very dangerous.
Yeah, you want to... We've already seen the one of Sunrise, too, so that's not like a fear.
Yeah, so using that to remove sources probably from the taller Shakua.
Yeah.
Because I think the Metal Gray next turn would be able to freeze both.
You want to get rid of that Cupimon and that Cordra. Rapid.
It gets saved. And then we know that there's the Metal Gray in there already, so you can play it down. Should be able to freeze both these guys. And get 2 more swings into security.
Can you get rid of both the Shakuas? Because Venusmon would just be a pain here.
No, because you are 8k and they are 8k.
Boo, there's Death X.
There's Death X, so that does not get the restand because it's dead.
Thinking.
Yeah, okay, just spreading the love. That's fair.
2 security left. I mean, Blue Flare's got it a little rough because, with 5 Tamers out.
All right.
Okay.
Removing sources from, I guess, that Shakua.
I feel like when I would have gone with... If you had Suride... If you had used Joe and Sora to remove the 2 sources on the left Shakua.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's stunned still.
Yeah,
so I guess
everything's still
I
stunned,
guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
But
swing in, hitting a blazing
memory boost.
And if you have 2 tamers, you win the game.
2 hybrids.
Or 2, yeah.
He likely has it. 1. That's it.
And 2 it is.
That is it. What a fast, consistent deck.
Yellow hybrid.
Super strong. Like yellow.
Imagine this deck again with 4 Jet Sylphies. I can't.
I don't want to. And Christian going off Suno to starter deck Gabumon. Plus 1000 DP buff on all turns if you have 8 cards or more. Gabu X, man, that is the perfect, what a perfect evolution climb for turn 1 going into the Gabu. Dan flips his Sunomon over. Dan counters with his starter deck, Gabumon.
Perfect.
1 draw. Again.
Love it.
Yeah. Advantage-wise, he has 1 card advantage right now. Also going into the Gabumon X for 0, 1 draw. And Cool Boys instead for 2 memory, revealing X Antibody, Melga X, and Blue Mem Boost. Easy 2 hits right there. Plus 1 overall with the Cool Boy play.
Yeah, absolutely perfect gameplay.
And again, mirrors the play with a Garurumon. Garuru X for Christian. 1 draw, no memory cost because he did you else from Garuru. And then Blue Mem boost for 3, setting the memory to 1 on Dan's side. Reveals Spark, Garurumon X Antibody, and Garurumon X.
So yeah, sending a Spark to and X Anti to bottom, not as good. See, if you hit a Cool Boy, you get the X Antibody.
Yeah.
Or if you played a Gabu X, you got a double hit
Garuru
too.
is the only hit. Dan draws. Believe he has 7 or 8 cards in hand because he drew 1 and then added another +1 after the Cool Boy too, because the Cool Boy netted him 2 cards.
Yeah, and he is at 1 mem. Oh, okay, here it is.
Counter Mimi.
The counter choke to 1. So this is one of the cards in this deck that caught both of our eyes for especially like mirror matches and anything that uses the X antibody cards. That's it. That's the tech. First place, I guess. I don't know. X1.
All right.
Yeah, and explaining the card to his opponent. It's on either player's turn whenever an option card is activated, which does not mean from security. You
Correct.
mean you have to actually do it. But that does include playing X Antibody underneath one of your guys.
Correct.
You get to gain a memory by tapping
So
it.
now your Sparks cost you 1 memory, your blue memory boost costs you 4, and so forth.
On the opponent's side. But
Yeah.
Dan's cost -1
Yeah.
or negative or 2.
Yeah,
So.
real good value. Added a... What did he add? I missed that part.
I was still shocked on the Mimi, so I did. Oh, you're watching the instant replay?
Yep, I'm looking at the instant replay. Added a Melga X.
Okay.
Just so we can keep our viewers informed. So he is now at 2 memory. I mean, both players are kind of just setting up for the perfect stack right now. They both have the Garurumon X literally in the raises. Advantage-wise, Dan could have pushed that out to gain an extra memory to draw another card.
Which would put him at 3, which would mean he'd play Werguru on top and get to do the things.
Yeah, if he wanted to. I don't think he really cares about that too much right now. I think he's just going to try to keep the choke at 1. And
That is what he's doing.
yep, I think he feels it's too risky to give more than 1 memory to Christian because he'll capitalize on it. But on the bright side at this point, that blue memory boost is kind of Christian's only memory manipulator.
Yeah.
Because there's no Davis, and anything that he plays for memory afterwards is going to just yield him a negative result. Oh, a second Mimi comes into play.
Hey, Mimi. I had to.
Yep.
You know, Mimi in Japanese is ear. So
Really?
That's 2 ears.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I got.
You have to promote at this point. You have to promote. He is definitely at 8 cards at this point.
Yeah.
He has 2 instances of battle protection.
And you get to draw 1 off the Garuru, right?
Yep. Every time you attack with a Garuru Digimon. So even if he swings in right now and it gets deleted, or would be deleted, he can just strip the bottom 2 Digivolution sources. This Garurumon right now is at 8,000 DP, because he does have 8 cards in hand at least, from what I can tell. And he also has the Sunamon plus 1,000 DP buff, because it is a Garuru Digimon.
And big, again, one of Daniel's. Man, I never call him Daniel, but it seems so. It seems so formal.
It is. It's
One
very.
of Daniel's big think moves. Where do I push up the word Guru or not?
Do I do it? Do I do it now? Do I do it later? Here's the thing. If he hits anything like a Tamer in the security, the crackback could be devastating for game 1. If he has it, he has it. Because he could easily check 2 security right now with Promo Garurumon twice. 2 more checks with Garurumon X Antibody. And then following that, well, at that point, if he has it, he has it.
All right, let's see what's in that first check.
First check into security, 8K. Hits 8K Garuru X, so it's fine.
Yeah.
We still have 2 sources that we can strip. So he still has battle protection and can still draw cards when attacking. Question is, does he want to do it?
Probably. I would say that. I mean, if you wanted to be any kind of defensive, you would have first swung into the Gabu X. But if you have an X antibody,
I think he's going for lethal here.
Yeah.
Because an X antibody will yield him 2 additional memory, and he can even go into the Melga X.
Yeah. And also, if you just put an X antibody underneath your guy, you get 2 memory for doing so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if he's not too afraid of the security, he could easily swing in. Again, with WereGarurumon for another security check. Evo into the WereGaruru X, and then bounce the Gabumon X, and then be able to perform 2 additional checks. Assuming he has the X antibody, he could gain an additional 2 memory with Mimi's effect because he played an option card that costs 0.
Mm-hmm.
And then go into the Melga X, which he is.
Yeah, okay, so far so good. If he had 8 cards in hand previously, and looking like, is he deciding not to play the Mimis?
Interesting.
Looks like there's a Hammer Spark in hand, so if he really needs to extend it later, he can.
Yeah. Because he can Digivolve. He can attack and then Digivolve at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Just.
But if he has the Omni X,
yeah,
he can win this turn
for sure. Or Blitz, or
a
lot of things. So another thing there goes into the WereGaruru. Lets you draw, lets you unsuspend, lets you gain a memory, lets you draw again, lets you bop the X, and then 2 checks at 9k, 6k, and Hammer Spark.
I mean, that's still not a problem though. He gained 2 memory from that entire exchange.
Yeah.
Like, what makes it really bad at this point? Because at this
Innocence Blizzard. No, I'm kidding.
See, Christian has currently 2 security. We've seen 1 Hammer Spark. There's a wide variety of things that we could see.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think you want to go into... You have 8 cards in hand, at least, right now. So you could go into EX1 Melga.
Which is what's happening.
Yep. So he pays 4 memory for it. Since he has 8 cards, that's what I presume at this point.
Yeah.
He's going to gain 2 memory. So it's a 2-cost Digivolution.
Yeah. So he's at 1 memory. And then, or he gets 2 back, right?
Yeah.
And then you can swing here. So if there's another Hammer Spark in security, your turn is over.
Correct. And then there could be the crackback.
Yeah. So swinging in there.
Draw for Evo. Triggers the effect of the X antibody and goes into the Melga X to bounce nothing. But he restands it. So this is 2 checks here.
Yeah. And if there's nothing scary... Okay. I thought that was Kikai's breath. All right.
And that's it. That's game 1 right there. Like, Melga X is a very consistent and fast deck. If you find your pieces or have even like 3 of your pieces, it's a very consistent deck.
And he had every ding dang piece that he needed.
I mean, we saw both players just now have exactly like almost every piece they needed.
Mm-hmm.
Christian was he needed a little bit more memory to really capitalize on his entire combo because he didn't have a memory fixer.
Mm-hmm.
Dan had Mimi's, so it was kind of a like, oh, this X antibody gives me more memory than I really need because I can just play this X antibody. I gain 2 memory off Mimi. I'll Digivolve into the WereGaruru X antibody, gain me another memory off the Cool Boys, and draw an extra card. So it was just a lot of value that was just perfect at that right time. Mimi is definitely an interesting tech choice.
I mean, it did give you the extra memory that you did need to not get hit by that Hammer Spark. Because Hammer Spark would have been turnover for him, right?
In a normal, conventional build, yeah. The question we have to ask ourselves is, what did Dan sacrifice in the build?
That's true.
And we don't know. Well, we do know.
We do know. We're not
going to say.
Publicly don't know. Oh, Hydro homie, though. Nice. Assumedly, I don't know.
I've never seen anything but water in those. So we're going to assume we are going to go into this game, too. And, assumedly, we're going to want... Christian's probably going to want to go second.
I think you want to go second if you're in Christian's position because... You draw that extra card.
Mm-hmm.
That extra card was so much value for Dan.
Yeah.
So right now, Dan has the advantage.
Mm-hmm. Something Dan advantage.
Damn.
We have fun here. All right, deciding not to keep the hand, drawing another 5.
Ooh. See, I'm always curious what you shipped.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it would be bad if, like, for the mulligan, you had to reveal what you shipped?
No. I don't think that should be the case.
Gotcha. Suno goes into what I presume is a Gabu X.
Yeah, into a cool boy.
Yes.
It might be a regular Gabu, though. Who knows anymore?
I can't tell. I can barely make it out. I think it's a starter deck Gabu.
Yeah, I think it is, too. There's a Gabu X on the far right.
Yes, and then there's a Garuru X, and then a WereGaruru X.
Is it a WereGaruru X? Or...
It's either WereGaruru X or a Promo Garuru.
All right. Maybe with his winnings, he can upgrade internet.
Possibly. We now have an established value for the Imperial Dramon Paladin mode.
That's true. I think it's just also, like, his camera should not have autofocus.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does.
So Christian goes into Gabu and cracks back with the Davis. Davis revealing a lot of goodies. Mm-hmm. So the fact that he didn't take the Promo WereGarurumon, which you only have 4 of in the deck, is an indication he probably already has one in hand.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's a Gabu X. Yeah, it looks like a Gabu X. Dan pushing up Gabu X. Plays a BT5 Gabu, revealing starter deck Gabu, WereGaruru X, and X antibody. And adds the WereGaruru X. Passing over 3. Blue Memboos yielding a Garuru X, Hammer Spark, starter deck Gabumon, and a Melga X. The Melga X is snap taken to the hand. Interesting because he hasn't Digivolved that Gabumon. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he's trying to find the perfect stack right now.
Which is such a trick to do. Like it's such a you always feel like you want to, right? But,
yeah.
Sometimes you just waiting for too long just stalls you from doing what you really need to do.
Because Dan already pushed out his Gabu X. Like we can see that he was kind of like, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just gonna push it out. So Dan revealing another Sunomon goes into I want to say Garurumon X or Garuru X. I can't tell. Garuru X.
Yeah.
Or Gabu X.
Gabu X, yeah.
Yeah, so he's revealing the top 3, reveals one of the promo WereGarurumons, a Garuru X, and a what looks like a WereGarurumon X. Decides to add the promo WereGarurumon. I believe that is the champion stamped one or the finalist one. Unsure. I just know it's stamped.
You know it's winter because we got the snowstorm over here.
So there's 2 Gabu X's in play right now on Dan's side.
Yeah.
Cool Boy gained him back a memory. I think he's still digging for some ways to stabilize his own memory. Nothing quite yet for another rookie play in the Rays area.
Getting a little bit better.
Still thinking.
And he could have had rookies too if I mean he did double Digivolve on rookies, right?
Yeah. Well, no, because the other one is just a Gabu X on the Sunomon.
Oh, it's on the Sunomon.
Yeah, and he just pushed it out. I don't think he wants to attack because he doesn't want to give too much advantage. Finally goes into a interesting choice going on that one. I feel like I would have gone with the Garurumon X on top of the other one because then you have a Gabumon and a Gabumon X multi-source there for battle protection in case you need it for later.
Yeah, yeah.
But he might just be fishing right now. Finds the promo.
You sure?
Garurumon. And then goes into the Garurumon X. Hey, I look at a lot of these cards on a daily, so for me, I'm kind of like trained to like guesstimate.
And then
that's the WereGarurumon promo with the it's the stamped one.
Yeah. Okay.
So, one downside about Dan's board right now is that he is very exposed. So if Christian, we've seen him run the Cocytus Breath already.
Yeah, you can literally see the exposure.
Yeah.
Yes. But there's a lot of crackback potential on the other side. You had 5 memory to work with And Christian's saying still, like, I am not finding my pieces in the orders that I need to.
He's not finding the Gabu X. He's not finding the Garuru X now. It's interesting.
And not raising seems very weak.
It slows the deck down because if you do happen to have like more rookies, you can also, keep drawing more cards. But this comes into that, discussion point of, do you want to raise it or do you leave it? That's why, in the safety of the raise, you're like, it can't be touched.
Yeah.
But you're also slowing yourself down for building your stacks. So he popped the Mem boost. What to go into, though? A Cool Boy?
Yep.
Cool Boy here, revealing 3 off the top. So you got the Gabu X, the Melga X, and the Cool Boy.
All right, so then it essentially pays for itself now.
Yeah.
So it's just fine.
It's a good hit. So Gabu X coming down, draw for Evo, tap Cool Boy to gain a memory, draw 1, and then he sequences the Gabu X. So there he finds the Garurumon X effect, and he adds 2 cards. Pretty good hits, because he added the X antibody and also the Garurumon X.
Yes. And now has 2 memory. So I mean that Cool Boy costed 1, which is
yes.
And Cool Boy at 2. So already, like, come on.
Yeah. I think Cool Boy should have probably been a 3-cost tamer.
Yeah.
There aren't many tamers out there that... I mean, the only other tamer that lets you draw cards...
that Garuru X is a...
He doesn't need it now. He already added 1.
Okay, yeah.
So
he's
another
like... Gabu X, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to set up a more perfect, clean stack now. The only other tamer that has even remotely similar effects to Cool Boy, the closest thing is... Analog Youth, which doesn't really draw you cards, but it does gain you memory when something that's level 5 or higher gets
deleted. But the gaining memory is way harder to achieve.
Yeah, much harder. The only other card that could draw you card is Takumi Aiba. So Cool Boy is kind of like Takumi Aiba and Analog Youth combined, which in my mind should have been a 3-cost, but...
Yeah. All right, swing with the Gabu X.
Hits a promo Garurumon, I believe.
Hits something that's 3K or more.
Oof. Do you put Dan at...
I would ice wall if I did have it.
From what we've seen, Christian has been bottom decking his a lot with searches.
If ice wall is at 4, would you run it at 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I would.
No more questions.
Yeah. Because basically each turn, if your opponent doesn't have a memory fixer, you can literally just end your turn by playing Ice Wall for 1.
Cocytus Breath, though.
Yep. I knew that was coming.
All right.
Oh, no.
So you're giving him 7.
Yeah.
But there's no rookie in raising.
I told you. Exposed.
But that's about it. Give me a lot of memory. Would have cost 8 if Mimi was out, too.
I know, right?
Value.
So there's the starter deck Gabumon again. Barely making up the yellow ridges of the belly. Debating on probably whether he wants to... Here's one of the things. You always want to like time it right so that when you Digivolve your Digimon, that you go into the X.
Yeah.
That's why Christian didn't Digivolve his Garurumon into the X antibody yet. Because he doesn't want to. Oh, there goes Ice Wall.
WereGaruru X, which I think is the only... No, and then was that a MetalGaruru
I think
X?
it was a WereGaruru X, and he added the promo Garuru.
Okay. We actually do have, like, a widescreen TV that we're commentating, which is greatly appreciated. Thanks again to the Digi-Panda household.
I'm still going to thank you for having me with like co-commentating with you.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it.
But maybe not phrase it as thanks for having me over.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Gabu goes into that promo Garurumon that he just added with Gabumon X. So both players are very, very hesitant right now. 5-4 security, I mean... Would you have swung with any of the Digimon on Dan's side?
Nah. No reason to.
First check going in. Mem boost? There's the X antibody.
All right, that is unfortunate. Unless you have a cool boy to choke it too. Or I guess a Garuru to choke it too.
Well... There's the spark.
Yep. All right, Mimi for 2.
And then probably the Weregarurumon that was bounced back.
Yeah, and the Mimi makes sense because you know that X antibody is in hand, right?
I agree. That's a good play. Because at this point, we know that Christian has the Garurumon X. We don't know if he has the Weregarurumon, but he's going to gain 2 memory here.
When to Weregaruru, again, no protection on that stack, right?
No battle protection.
All right, casually gaining 2 memory and drawing 3.
Yep.
Nice.
1, 2, and... I don't know, I just feel like, for Melga players, it feels much slower.
How long has this match been going on already? We were almost halfway through this round. It's been going on for 23 minutes.
Like the first game was probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah, Dan is the slowest aggression player I've ever seen. Like I mean, there's a reason, right? There are a lot of decision points that some people think are automatic. Mm-hmm. Dan's like, nah, it's a 1-minute thinker. Hitting into, I believe, something not large enough.
Doesn't hurt it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a Garuru X. Dan's drawing a lot of his pieces out of sequence, which naturally happens.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been there where we Digivolve Koromon into Agumon X, and then we draw the Agumon, and it's like, why?
Yeah, I think he's saying, okay, if I do this, can you gain a memory? And
yes.
Yeah, you sure do. And by I mean Dan gains the memory.
Well, he needed to do it then. What if you hit double Mimi?
All right, Hammer Spark, all right. Gets around it, kinda.
Still has 8 cards in hand, though.
Yeah. Drawing the card, and then, surely.
Going into that Weregarurumon X antibody.
Yeah.
Drawing a card, unsuspending, and then bouncing one of Dan's Digimon.
Yeah, probably that one.
Yeah. Well, they're both going to get bounced. I think that...
Yeah.
So 2 checks. Mem boost. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And
a Melga.
Melga, yeah. So he does have to lose one of his protections.
He only had 1.
Oh, well. Sure, one of his 1 protections.
1 protection to go. I mean, if he hits the Omnimon X antibody or something in the security here... Oh, he has more than enough cards. He has way more than enough cards.
Yeah, if he has the X antibody Omni in hand, he just wins right here.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, he gains 1 more. Woo.
Yeah, he has to have the Omnimon X antibody.
Yeah, so you can swing, go into the X antibody.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. I would still ask to see what was in the security just for knowledge, but that is the yeah. All right,
you're showing it.
Oh, kinda.
It was a cool boy. It was a cool boy.
All right.
All right.
That is game 2.
Game 3. It's 1 game left
for today. 24 minutes to do so.
I'm guessing Dan's gonna opt to go second.
That I would. Yeah.
In this situation. I mean, one difference is, like the connection here, you're on Google Fiber.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
You have literally 1,000 megabits.
But I have a laptop.
Yeah,
and that thing thinks sometimes.
But this is where pros and cons. You traded portability for like a giant tower. You know.
No, I mean, yeah, it was still the right play to bring the laptop. Not denying that, but I do recognize the trade-off for it.
Oh yeah. We've seen both players. Game 1, we saw impressive stacks being built that were almost identical from both sides.
Yeah.
In the last one, we saw a lot of hesitation from both sides too.
Yeah.
Whether to raise or like promote or digi-evolve in a specific Digimon. And sometimes, you know, if you only have the Gabumon X in hand, do you digi-evolve with it? Do you slam it on the
table? Yeah.
Table in the battle area, or do you just wait?
Yeah. And in general too, like this game and this mirror match in general, it is so much like one player will get the decision of gets the final decision of who wins, whether it's you trying to go for game and then you lose resources and you can't come back from it, or you go for it and you get it, right?
Christian playing that Cocytus breath at that instant, was the huge turning point. That's something that Garurumon decks don't have the luxury of, you know, unless you have like a delicate plan or like ways to prevent bounce.
Yeah, and like game 1, we saw that Dan saw literally everything he needed, right?
Yep.
Game 2, not so much.
So we start with BT5 Gabumon going in, and then memory boost.
All right.
Simple. Where Garurumon Promo, where Garurumon X, X Antibody, and Garurumon.
Pretty much, if you're missing, like, all of these are, I would say, almost core pieces for it. So.
Yeah. So what you're telegraphing here to Dan is that, okay, I have a level 4. I now have the aggressor.
Yeah.
And again, this kind of goes back to a discussion of what's more powerful, where Garurumon Promo or Garurumon Promo.
Yeah. And it's it's something over there. 2 things there.
I think it's a Gabu.
Gabu and 2.
Garuru,
okay, thank
Promo
you.
Garurumon, Promo
Thank you, my
Garurumon.
liege, for bending reality around your hand for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there, but now he has the Garurumon X for 0. I don't know. No, he just went straight. It's straight.
He doesn't
where
have
Garurumon.
the the Garuru X.
I think he's just going for it.
Yeah.
So going to 5 memory, plays another boost. Man, Christian feels a little behind. There goes the Omni, there goes the Cocytus, and there's the Promo Garurumon.
Yeah. So probably still worth it.
Because I will also choke Dan to 1 memory if he Digivolves into it right now. Which he does.
And yeah, just back to 1. I mean, why not? Why not just push up and do damage, right?
I mean, that's the thing. You would swing, you draw a card, you unsuspend, and hope that, you know... I don't know which Gabumon Dan has. I think he has the starter deck one, but assuming he has the starter deck one, it's 8k.
Yeah.
So he only dies to, like, where Garurumon X and up. It's a Davis.
Oh, man.
That's still pretty bad, though.
That's pretty bad. Oh, and then...
There's the Garuru X, so...
Yeah. Or the promo one.
Which, interesting. Yeah. So that he's telegraphing to us that he already has the Garuru X?
Yeah, he's done like 3 searches of pretty much in any mix of level 4 and level 5s of the promos and or the X. So he probably has everything.
Yeah. You can't end him this turn. You can try.
Yes. And do you want, like, cut your losses? You know what? Swing 2. What do we get?
Lives.
You are living.
He lives.
By like 1k.
7 to 8k. We don't know what that rookie is. If it's a Gabumon from starter deck, he does have that protection.
Yeah, but Sunamon for sure.
Sunamon is definitely MVP.
Yeah, but it's a regular Guru, and I don't think it's an X antibody.
Which one?
The level 4.
Yeah, the level 4 is the promo. That's why he's drawing every time he attacks. Does he not have the weird Garuru X?
Seemingly not. I mean, seemingly yes. Seemingly
no, he does not. He has the Melga X. So the Melga X will unsuspend.
Yeah.
And he has a blocker.
Yeah.
I think he did that only because he checked a Davis.
Yeah. I would, that's probably, giving your opponent 3 memory and then 5 is good. You can block an attack here.
The other issue is Oh, he's not gonna raise. He's not
Ooh,
raising.
he's not raising.
He's not raising.
We saw all that gas in hand, and you're still looking for more.
What?
Oh man. I mean, I think it's understood that like I don't think Dan can win next turn, right?
No, he can.
How?
Swing 2 checks because he's at 3 security.
Yeah.
Blitz Omni, and then Omni into the X antibody. Is like the biggest hypothetical scenario.
The X antibody doesn't having X
You
underneath it.
You need 3 cards: X
Okay.
antibody, Blitz Omni, and Omnimon X antibody.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
That's your straight shot combo right there.
Yeah, because you would have to have all 3 of those. Yes,
Yep.
you're correct.
Those, but he can. We know for sure right now he can.
Okay, just putting it underneath it.
Okay.
So this to me,
He might just be going into the Omni.
yeah, it means he's missing the blitz.
Well, he might not have the Blitz Omni, unless he does. If he has it, like the only thing that hurts him here is a Cocytus Breath.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing it super early. Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, he's doing it now.
He's doing it now, yeah. So this will get 2 checks on top of being able to see what is that.
So it's going to trash and basically
Find the other 2 checks. So,
Melga?
yeah, Melga to bottom, I guess, and then hit 2 Gabus.
Trash Melga, and then you hit 2 Gabus, yeah.
Yeah,
And then the security.
yeah, and then security. All right. And now we wait.
I mean, the crackback here is...
Insane. Yes. Very insane.
He has more than enough memory to crack back and win this turn.
For sure. And he's got like 12 cards in hand.
Yeah. So Dan went into the Omnimon X antibody from BT10. It's the newest Omnimon that when digivolving or when attacking, you can return or bottom deck basically one of your level 6s or the X antibody option card in order to reveal all of your opponent's security and then trash one before you do any of your security checks. This is usually an instant win condition when you only have 1 security left.
All right. Hit into a... Yep.
We're Garurumon on that side too.
Pop in the boost. Go into 5. Swing in. Do the thing. Digivolve into the X. Draw 1. Unsuspend. Gain another memory. Unsuspend.
All right, let's see.
That's 6.
Let's see
2
what
checks.
happens. That's 6 memory.
All right. Nothing. Okay, going into the...
Okay.
Yeah, for 4. And
Okay.
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And getting 2 back, I believe. Gain the memory back. Yeah. Swing. Oh, Hammer Spark. For fun.
Just to be safe. I think he has the Melga X already in hand.
Yeah.
And then that will bottom deck the Omnimon X.
Sure will.
Or return to hand, sorry.
Yeah. This will have blocker. And that is it.
That is it.
Christian takes it 2-1.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Christian. What a tight match that was.